want to share to the Book of Faces?
Ugh.
You okay? You good?
Yeah, sorry, I had a very thick smoothie.
I was gonna say, oh, okay, that'll do it.
Ugh. Yeah, we have a place by us. Oh, there's Fixed Friday.
Hey, what do you know?
Called Tropical Smoothie Cafe, I think it is.
Yeah, I got nuts with them.
Oh, why did I just put it into Save Watch Later? Share. Copy link. And they're pretty good. They have a mango smoothie that's amazing. And then their normal meals are also really solid. They have very good wraps, and I'm not even a big fan of wraps. Sorry, I have to find a way to post this. I keep forgetting.
Should you not be able to go to ShantottoCast and post it?
That's what I usually do.
And then you gonna? Well, actually, we should probably post on Reddit and Twitter
go.
too.
I'm going to.
Okay.
I already have the.
Okay. So we can just wait, and so we can just sit in here and chill until you have all that up.
Well, bring up the deck if you haven't.
I did. It's waiting.
All right. Hey everyone. Friday is live.
Cool. I posted in chat. I should probably post in Discord too.
Yeah. We're doing to go over. Going to go over.
Do I want to put announcements here? That's everyone. There we go. Oh, hi Evie. What you doing?
I will not post this post. And then I post it, it's posting, and then we'll say, hey, do you want to post this to NA too? And I say yes. Share to groups. No, something that I'm always mad is whenever I share to groups, it doesn't bring my caption along with it.
Yeah, well, it does. It just hides it.
Yeah,
it doesn't like, put it as part of the new post. Evie,
I despise. So I always edit post and then put it in anyway.
Yeah,
but I just realized that I forgot to say that.
All right, so I posted to Discord in our group chat.
Dope. I'm gonna throw it onto maybe Twitter in a second.
Cool. And we wait.
But in the meantime, let's bring up the deck, take a peek at it.
Okay.
I'm so mad I keep getting these
Okay, so we're still live. We're still good. Hey,
Yep.
everybody.
Hello.
How you guys doing? What's the haps?
Home alone on a Friday night. God, welcome to our stream. Sorry.
To be fair, there's not a lot to do right now.
Yeah.
It's winter, and
For the holidays.
yeah, and we lost a viewer. Just kidding.
Twitter's posted.
No,
And then
YouTube. I don't trust YouTube to actually carry an accurate live viewer count because it never does. So, whatever. But yeah, we hope everybody's having a good night so far. You know, hopefully Final Fantasy TCG is your good way to relax at the end of the week, and we'll be able to go live soon, or I should say, we'll be able to, you know, just get to the point soon. Just making sure we get all our posts out there, and spread the good word of ShantottoCast. Fix It Fridays.
cool. So, all right, I responded to him just saying.
Cool.
Oh,
Australia.
Steven
Oh, so
Drake
you're
from
okay.
Australia.
So you're like a week ahead of us.
You're like 3 days ahead of us.
Yeah. It's Monday for you guys now, right?
What time is it in Australia?
It's got to be almost a full day ahead, if not. Pretty sure it's. You guys are like 17 hours ahead, right?
Australia.
Something like that.
It's got
Maybe not so
Brisbane.
extreme.
Brisbane. Oh, it's like closer to noon, or it's like morning. It's 11:44 in Brisbane.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. Nice. Well, I hope you're having a good morning on a Saturday then.
Yep. Shall we display the deck?
Well, I want to make sure the person who submitted it is here.
Yeah. Well, in the meantime, let's just look at a random deck. Bring up.
Just bring up a deck off the deck lists.
Yeah.
Oh, you're upside down. Yeah, that's right. Flat Earthers really wonder how you guys don't fall off the planet or off the disc, I should say.
Actually, the Earth is donut shaped. It's almost midday. Yeah. I assume it's probably closer to like anywhere between like 11 and like 1 to 2 for you.
Gotcha.
How many time zones is Australia in? Probably like 3 or 4. No, they're pretty. Australia's pretty wide. It's
I was gonna
probably,
say,
like,
yeah,
4
they
or
got a
5,
pretty
5 or 6.
wide landmass. Not as an
Yeah.
insult, of course.
Yeah. As you could tell from our American education, our geography isn't great, but
Well, geography and chronography are two different things. I mean, they are related, but
Yeah.
you know, I can know about Australia without knowing how many. I don't know how many time zones France has. Probably only one, but
probably 1 or 2.
whatever. But you know what I'll do is here.
Hey, do you want to bring up that chuck?
I will go to Discord and No, I accidentally hit my video editing software hot button. Shit.
You
No.
just stop streaming.
No, we're good.
Okay.
It's just I don't want to bring up.
Oh.
I want to. No, stop.
Oh, that's it's launching.
No, don't launch. God dang it. Yeah, Okay, there we go. No, I don't want to re-export my last project.
Alright.
Okay. So let's see. When was this one submitted? This one was submitted a while ago. This is from the last Fix It Friday, I think. Yeah, this is from the last Fix It Friday, so I'm not gonna go with that one. Was this one? Okay, here we go. So I'm going to copy the link, paste and go, and this one. So we have that. All right, so let's bring this one out to the forefront. Boom and boom. Cool. There we go. Okay. So the first one we'll talk about, I guess, is only sort of discussed, or sort of. It's a half submission.
Yeah.
I watched. So Walters is a local-ish, and he and I were chatting at a local event or local meetup about Moogles, and he was like, "Oh yeah, by the way, I have a Moogle deck," and he played against somebody else, and he was saying how he lost in top 4, he either lost in top 4 or lost at getting to top 4. Because he did not have Shinryu in the deck at the time, and he regretted not having Shinryu. So he threw Shinryu in there and sent me the deck, and I have not a lot of adjustments to make. because it basically runs off of Gilgamesh FFB,
Hmm.
and then the Moogles in back. But he said, like, if you want to tweak it on Fix It Friday, by all means, go ahead. And I was like, well, giving me permission, I'm gonna do it now. I was ahead of you. I tweaked it already, but I guess I can get Ty's input.
Yeah.
So,
I have a few things to say about it.
yeah, well, you go ahead and say them. I'll
Alright,
bring
cool.
up my version on my phone, and
It's
we can.
bad. I'm kidding.
How could you?
So it's operating around partially Gilgamesh, mostly Moogles.
And the Boonevels.
And Boonevels, which
Yeah.
is so nice. One sec. We're not in edit yet. All right. Open a deck editor.
Yep.
Cool.
Boom.
So let's see. I'm just trying to digest this deck a little bit.
Yeah.
Because you're running, let's see, taps for.
So you're running almost every color.
Yeah.
Actually, you are running every color.
Yeah, Moogle Brothers and Moogle FFCC is that's okay. I'm not in love with it. Honestly, I would probably put 3 Moogle Brothers over 3 Moogle. But at the same time, being able to get every color, the thing is, the Moogle FFCC isn't a Good King Monk target, if I remember correctly.
It's Moogle.
Costs 3 or less. Is the
Yeah,
issue.
so you can get everything except for the FFCC, which is fine, in my opinion, at least.
So I think this deck can hit like multiple color backups pretty cleanly, and that's why I really like White Tiger Lassie in here, because you're running the Moogle XIV.
Yeah, 14.
I'm not sure. So he said that he needs to run Shinryu. I don't know if it's worth it to run 3 Shinryu. I think that was
one of my
big
criticisms.
thing that I'm like, are you sure?
Yeah, I pulled the 3 Shinryu down to 2. I'll show you.
One, honestly.
I'll show you what I did to this on mine.
Yeah.
And then we'll play around. I actually pulled out Shiva. And I put in Sarah.
Ooh, yeah.
As I always do when it comes to Moogle stuff, because she searches a Moogle, and if you have too many, you can discard one to dull a forward.
Yeah.
I really like that utility in this deck where you're running at least 18 Moogles.
Mm-hmm.
You have, Moggle doesn't count, but still, you've a ton to discard once you have 5 backups.
Yeah. Wait, I think he also has a new target. Can you go? I'll wait a little bit.
Okay.
I think there's other things he could be running in the backup lineup too.
I was thinking that too. I just didn't dig into it too much.
Yeah.
But what else did I do here? I kept Aerith, Ishtola, Nimbus, Gilgamesh FFBE, Celestia is fine, Moggle, Sarah, Behemoth K, I kept, Shinryu I kept, Susanoo I kept, and Boonevels I kept. It was the summons that I tweaked a lot, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Did I tweak the backups? Yeah, I removed 1 backup, so I think I took out a Moogle Brothers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not crazy about Chivalry.
Yeah, I wasn't either.
Mm-hmm.
So here, I'll show you my summon lineup. I put in more summons.
Yeah.
I swapped them out a little bit, but you have multicolor, so I decided to, nut off the multicolor.
Yeah.
So if you want to take a look there.
Mm.
It's a little thin in a couple areas. I didn't tweak ratios. But it's a tool belt.
It's a tool belt's probably a good way to put it.
It's a belt, not a box. It doesn't have everything, but it's got a little bit of stuff that you can carry with you.
Yeah. Okay, so going off of your.
Oh, hey, Walters, what's up?
Oh.
All 7 colors, no dark, so Gilgamesh gets fully live.
3 Shinryu is hoping to get 1 break zone for Gilgamesh. Biggest weakness I had was removal once they got something strong on.
Yep. So the traditional dies to removal, like everything does.
So first things first, can you?
Do you want me to type?
Moogle.
Search.
So, because the thing is, you have some. Oh wait, he's a forward. I keep forgetting about that. Activate all job Moogle forwards other than no you control. You can only use this ability.
No, it's all activate all Moogle you control other than no. So it's all backups too.
You basically get a free backup reactivation.
You do.
Super nice.
Yeah, but you have to. It has to survive a turn because it doesn't have haste.
It does, which it's not terrible.
But it's risky.
It is risky. It's risky for a tap this reactivate all your backups.
Yeah.
Let's see. Moogle
So I actually kind of want to say Moogle FFBE because it's search. You search
Gilgamesh.
up. Well, I say you search Gilgamesh. You can search Behemoth K.
I think those are your main targets. I can't think of another FFB card in
I
here.
think Shiva was in there, or is she 14? She was a primal, wasn't she?
Shiva? Oh, she's
Lady
14.
of the Frost? Yeah, she's
Yeah,
14.
a
Yeah.
primal.
So you can still search Gilgamesh, and you can search Behemoth K, which is huge.
Yeah.
So I would cut Nono down a little bit and put in one of these.
Maybe. Like,
Maybe.
that's worth, because the thing is, you're also... Wait, FFB, yeah.
Yeah.
Because my other... Oh, wait, I thought Slitskin searched FFCC for some reason.
Wait, I thought he does.
Category 12, don't care. No, he searches a forward or monster that costs 1 or less.
Does he? Oh. Huh.
I remember... She's one active forward the opponent controls until end of turn. It loses 1,000 for every Moogle. That's
So
minus
5,000.
5 base. Like,
yeah.
Well, that's the thing is you don't have a lot of forward or backups for it. And
yeah.
Because I know the old ones aren't great, but I remember there's
they have some utility.
Yeah,
that one is pretty good.
But only
that
choosing forwards is my only issue.
Yeah.
Oh, also, I hate this. This Hurdy is absolute trash, and I'm so mad. He got done so dirty. They could have made. He could have been a really good card of just like, oh yeah, do his stuff.
Yeah.
Dull stuff, but no, they did him super dirty.
Yes, they did.
Trying to think of how good.
So I think the Moogle 14 can get pulled down by 1. I did pull that down by 1 in mine.
Control Ice Shop. Let's see. What did you do? Draw 1 card for each job Moogle you control and place that many cards drawn. That's decent, but not great.
Yeah.
And I think you buff something. 1 job Moogle you control, it gains 1 blocking for Barf. You can tell that's from Opus 2.
Yep.
So
wait, put the Type 0 one in there because we have a Type 0 card.
Hurdy is ice character. You may search for 1 Mont Block. Well, you're not running Mont Block.
No Mont Blanc.
Because I know, isn't there 1 Mont Block that supports Moogles? Or am I
nope.
Category FFTA? I think. Oh, hello. I think I might just be dumb. Yep. Okay. Also, not running the ice backup Moogle, despite the fact that you're running a lot of ice forwards.
Which, oh, you mean
the one that taps for wind? Because the thing is, that gives you, that lets you play No-No Mog easier, Aerith if you need it.
Mm-hmm.
What does Aerith do again?
Aerith and Ashtola, actually.
Choose 1 forward, other than Aerith you control, return it to its owner hand that you control, and then 1 forward, this forward cannot be chosen by...
like, it's that, or I think there's only one other.
I think you'd run. Oh wait,
Weewah card.
I was thinking of Riku instead. You could potentially run Zidane as well.
Yeah, Zidane would be good.
So, because like overall, I really like this deck, and I like what this deck is
doing.
Or
is the Vaughn any good, or is that Hold on.
Vaughn.
He's Weewah, right?
The one that searches the Sky Pirate.
That's what I thought. I was looking to see if he was a Sky Pirate only card.
Yeah.
He is, yeah.
Produces fire, produces ice, produces water. I wonder if you have a real reason. Because that's the thing is, so Moogle FFCC fixes your colors. Also, this is just me. 3 Moogle Brothers is like essential. Shave down Moogle FFCC. It's not a Good King Mongomog target. Moogle Brothers off Good King Mongomog is a free. Add another Moogle, that's a lot of advantage very easily. And then on top of that, you could break him, get one of the 2-drop Moogles. You're rounding out your backup super early. Okay, sorry. I'm just trying to think, because No-No's an okay card, but I don't like him. Because you're not attacking too much in this deck. Like, I think you're mainly sticking 1 or 2 very good things, and you're swinging with 1 thing. So I'm not sure if No super. I considered 8 CP lock, but usually found myself playing him little to no discount. Would like your opinion on him?
I would agree that he's not worth keeping in because of that. Like, the deck isn't reactivating your backups a lot. You're not comboing a lot. You are doing a couple things. You're doing 1 or 2 things per turn and sitting on it. So I don't think you're going to get as much utility off of playing lock, because you're going to get maybe a 2 to 4 CP discount, which is still decent, but he's kind of a build-around card, and you're not able to do much building around in this deck.
Yeah, I'm just going to echo that. Like, it's... Oh, you do have a target in damage 3, boo. Never
it's pretty bad, yeah.
So, lock... I disagree that he's a build around because I think Locke could be just kind of thrown into a lot of just wind.
Well, I didn't say
'cause-
entire build around. I
Yeah.
said kind of like you can throw him in, but you're not going to get the full value out of him.
But a big thing about this deck is that you're playing stuff for free pretty easily with Good King Molgamog, Moogle Brothers.
Well, the only thing you're
but
playing for free off of
if-
Moggle is backups.
The thing is, if you were running like Aerith or not Aerith, instead of running Aerith, let's say you ran Riku and
Mhm.
Locke, 100% do it because then Riku is basically 2 CP discount off of a Locke.
Sure,
like, for
but
free,
Riku is
and-
ice and you have no water.
That's the issue. Is
So I would throw
well, you could still potentially run
Celestia, but yeah.
Um,
I would throw the Zidane in place of Aerith.
Yeah, probably. First, let me figure this out a little bit more. There's only one. Because the one thing that does kind of confuse me about this deck is he's not running a lot of ways to tap for ice outside of class second
Mhm.
Moogle. And the thing is, if you're running class second Moogle, Chivalry is also not doing too much for you. Instead of Chivalry, I'd probably run Amaterasu just to do that. I know Amaterasu is expensive.
Yeah.
So at least I'm just gonna go ham for a minute and do what I would do. One sec, I'm gonna steal your keyboard unless you want to switch spaces really quick.
I'm good.
All right. Amma is not a Moogle.
It says you. Who are you to say that?
Yeah. Let's see. What was the other card?
So for summons, I threw in. So I actually threw in Diabolos.
I keep forgetting that there's no way to search multi.
Not yet. They said they're working on it,
yeah.
but it might be a while.
Well, we know they're going to be a forward, and we know that they're going to be in the most recent couple sets. So, 1, 2, 3.
Not 15.
So, are there any multicolor cards in Opus 15R?
That's right, there weren't.
Boom, got him.
Shut up.
So, looking at Zidane cannot be blocked. That's pretty good. When Zidane deals damage to your opponent, choose up to 1 forward, return it to your hand. That's pretty good. Aerith is okay. Choose 1 forward. You control it gains. The forward cannot be chosen by your opponent summons their abilities. That's at not instant speed, which is what puts me off of it. So in that case, I would definitely run the 2 Zidanes over it. 1 wind or earth character of cost 5. What are your good earth and wind? Okay, you don't have. You could cheat out Y'shtola or White Tiger Lassie or Zidane pretty easily.
Yeah,
but
that's not.
You don't have good targets for that, so never mind.
Yeah.
Right?
And for the extra 3 for Zidane, you're overpaying.
Yeah, and I'm 99% sure. Yeah, you don't care about Cloud of Darkness.
Yeah.
Ooh, actually, let's see. Enters the field, you may choose 1 ice or lightning forward. Costs 4 less in your break zone. Or from your hand to the field, 1 Elset or an ice forward enters the field. Choose 1 forward, freeze it.
So
I was just kind of looking at Zero.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say
Zeromith is very gross, but I'm not sure how essential he'd be. I think he'd be something that would be like kind of nice to have on the field.
Yeah.
But you don't have a way to cheat him in. A card that would actually be probably pretty good in this. Oh no, never mind. It wouldn't be. I was gonna pitch. What is it? 5-drop Golbez.
Oh yeah.
Golbez pays a forward that costs 3 or less. So your targets are
very
Gilgamesh.
slim.
Yeah, that. I don't believe he does character, so your backup.
Yeah, no, it's exclusively backup. If it's not a backup, I think it just stays on the top or it goes to break. I forget which.
Choose 1 on. Don't care about that. I know we don't care about Tifa and Barrett. Let's see. I don't know why this girl's super slow.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that either. It only does it sometimes. I think it scales based on how many cards are found in the search.
So going back another set to the multicolors. So personally, I'd probably run Chime over Celestia. Enters the field, choose 2 forwards. The opponent controls, return the first forward to the hand, dull and freeze the other. It's just a lot of removal. And the thing is, what does Celestia prevent? A nice character you control, you get to choose 1, dull and freeze. That's not bad, actually.
So that actually protects Gilgamesh, too.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of important. I would leave that there. Especially if Walter's saying that the deck dies to removal, which is true. Yuzuki is another one that does that.
The only issue is Yuzuki protects herself and Susanoo, and that's about it. And Susanoo doesn't need protecting.
Yeah, Susanoo's fine.
I'm pretty sure this Noelle is trash, but let me read them. Choose 1 forward other than Noelle, gets 2k, choose 2 forward.
He's not.
Dalton's nice, but not.
No, yeah.
Alder Emperor, I could probably make a case for. Oh, you should be running Doga.
Yeah, totally.
For 5 or more, FF, nope. Choose 1 forward, 7k, deal, choose 1, 3, choose, probably make a decent case for Aldor. That gives you a decent amount of removal. Whoops.
Problem is, what do you cut for Aldor? Because we're at 50 right now, I think, right?
We should be
up a little bit more. 49.
49.
So we could put in an Aldor, and then if you cut like a Shinryu.
Because the cards that I'm not crazy about in this, well, both of these is fine. I think Zidane is probably a good call. You could probably even bump Y'shtola up 1. I'm just trying to get rid of kind of any redundancies. Does Hope do anything in this deck? No.
Delita is
actually kind of helps out, but he's ice is the issue. I guess my question is, how easy do you hit the Gilgamesh effect? But Gudon's a potential choice.
I do actually kind of like Gudon.
You are running. Oh no, you took the Golbez's out, didn't you?
Or what Golbez's?
This one.
It wasn't in there.
It wasn't?
No.
Am I thinking the other deck? I think
you're thinking of a different deck.
Because this Golbez, you don't have a lot of good forward targets, which kind of sucks, but you have a lot of very good backup targets.
Yeah.
Because this Golbez basically reads fetch a Moogle summon.
Yeah.
But the downside to that is, number one, the second effect, you basically, or the damage 6, you're not really going to use. Though he does search out Kusith too. Searches out Zidane. Only so much utility. And he does add an additional lightning in. Oh, this is rough. The thing about Moogles is that they don't have, like, the obvious choices, you know? Like, now they have, like, Moogle Brothers and Good King Malgamog. Like, those are the 2, like, obvious Moogle choices. But the rest of the deck is, like, how do I fill this out? I think, yeah, now this is Opus 12. I hate this.
Like, Charlotte might work as a protective system?
Charlotte?
Yeah.
Oh.
2-drop.
Oh, whoops. You're not supposed to be there. I mentioned Riku. 2 wind backups you control and up to 2 earth backups. Well, what are your earth backups? You have some decent targets for... Iris could be potentially a free card.
Good.
Get your storm count up. Celestia helps protect Good King Malgamog. Protects a good chunk of your board. Well, it doesn't so much protect as punishes the opponent for targeting them. And Y'shtola. I don't think you have a good reason to run Celthus in here. Yeah,
Celthus doesn't really fit, in my opinion.
And then Rayange, you choose 1 month.
Okay, actually.
Raya. Draw a card, discard 1, choose an active forward, deal 4k. Nope.
No, never mind. I was
Knight support.
I was jokingly gonna say Versatile.
No, you don't.
No.
If you had more targets, if you had more backup targets.
That's the thing, is that you have no other targets.
Or rather, so if you cut off these,
yeah, if you were to cut those, but the problem is you need them.
Yeah. How much are we at? We're at 49 still.
Yeah.
So we're running 3. All right, I'm just going to focus on the backups then, because I think outside of just putting in the Zidane, that's fine, but I do have some more suggestions for backups. We're switching this. Pop. Oh, wait. Job.
Goomel.
The other one definitely worth running in here, in my opinion, probably over No-No, is you could run... Where's the throwback card? There we go. Moogle 13-2 or Mog 13-2. Searches category 13 forward,
which is Sarah.
And Boonivels.
Yep.
So you have a weird amount of targets for it. I was even looking at, like, a kind of lightning. Can't get the Discord link to work. Sad face.
Oh no.
Do you update our Discord link?
No, I just put the invite on Facebook, but I will generate
a new one.
Actually, wait, we can do it right here.
All right.
We have Discord open. We just put it in the chat. Where is it? Invite people. Send a link. It expires after 7 days. There. And then that should take you to our Discord. And you should be able to drop one in Fix It Friday submissions if you want.
Cool. So anyway,
where's the other 13 Moogle? Not this one. That gives someone
it's
13
farther
first
down.
strike.
The
It
one
should
that
be
works with Sarah.
this one.
yeah.
Is it just Sarah?
Sarah gains 1k.
Oh, yeah. It's
put
just,
from
yeah.
field in the break zone. It's okay.
I
But
could swear there was another 13 Searcher Moogle.
Yeah.
But I'm dumb.
VOT FYI. Okay. I generally like this a little bit better. Thanks.
No
problem.
problemo.
Yeah, because you have FFBE to search out
Behemoth K and
FFBE.
Gilgamesh.
You have Mog 13-2 to search Sarah and Budavels.
Yep.
Thank God, I finally.
You got.
And you don't super care about the rest of these. You have Zidane. I put Zidane at 3 because then you can special him. You can do all the fancy stuff with him.
Yep.
That's fine at 2. You could probably bump Y'shtola up if you like her, and if you're worried about removal, Y'shtola is very good for that.
Yes.
Of the damage effect.
Yeah, she avoids stuff.
I guess it depends on how the removal is affecting you. Is it just straight up break removal? Is it damage removal? Because Y'shtola helps for the latter. But
I mean, meta right now is a lot of a lot of damage application.
Yeah.
But granted, that was Opus 14 meta.
Yeah.
And Opus 13 meta and Opus 12 meta.
But I do like Celestia. Celestia I was iffy on, but I generally like it. You can run Chime if you want more removal.
Yeah.
Because Dalton Free something, bound something, you're basically getting rid of 2 blockers.
Right.
Shinryu, I think, is a really good choice in this deck.
I do too. I mean, Walter's figured it out a little, a day late and a dollar short. Yeah. But
I wish you had a way to discard it, but otherwise it's fine. Susano doesn't have to break a fire backup, correct?
Nope, it's just a backup.
Okay, yeah.
It just removes a backup.
There's your board wipe. You could probably run a Shantotto in here if you really felt like it.
No, I think wiping your own stuff is too rough.
And it also might be worth it to put. Here, actually, one sec. Let's do this. So, Moogle play ShantottoCast.
Wait.
Walters. But we kind of. Okay. You got to do the funny name.
Yeah, I do.
ShantottoCast. And then submit. I want to try something. I'll play sec. Cool. So, opening hand, I hate it. Mulligan. Much better. I don't have a way to play Good Game Walgamog, which makes me upset.
But you can discard Zidane and something else to play the Mog.
That sucks.
FFBE.
So let's pitch. I don't need Boonavels. Let's pitch Boonavels and Zidane. We're gonna get. Oh, there we go. Let's grab.
Gilgamesh.
And then shuffle. Oops. Shuffle. Oh, oops.
There you go.
Shuffle. Okay. So now, because I'm a risky boy, 1, 2. Hello?
No.
Hi, Zidane. What are you doing here?
Zidane, do you mind, sir? Let me see about. Oh wait, you have it.
There we go. Okay.
Hey, he got it.
All right, dope. And then so we get Good King Mogulmog. At the end of each of your turns, reveal the top 3. Okay, and then
we'll pass. Real top. Real next.
Real next. So there's one target. So enters, and then move to bottom shuffled. And then so this is one card in hand with no way of producing Earth is the issue. So start turn, that's 2.
So at that point we just pass?
Because you could pitch. The thing is, we don't have everything set up for Gilgamesh. So let's say we pitch Gilgamesh for ice, wind, and then we get the Mog effect. We're going to find
Sarah or Boonavels.
Though this does wrap up your backup lineup a little faster than anticipated. This is me just trying to power through to get 5 backups, and then we get hello Muggles. When it enters, reveal top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 1 target. Add 1 job Moogle.
Yoink.
Move all onto bottom shuffle. Does he add shuffle or in anywhere? Whatever. And then start turn. Yeah, it's.
And so then you can finally.
I just feel like this was a really slow start, which is why I'm. Though at the same time, I still have to get out of the mindset that we're in Doga meta.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say you could Moogle or you could even pitch for Sarah. Or actually, what I would do is I wouldn't play the Moogle. I would instead play Sarah. Sarah effect to search for a Moogle.
Oh yeah.
Because we're basically gonna get a Moogle off of Good King Mogul.
Right.
Yeah, just untap that, and then we'll get Sarah effect. We're gonna search. You'd probably just want to add a Moogle that you already have on the field. So we'd probably just add Moogle.
Would you? I see. I would go for FFC for the multi-element stuff, so you can just get everything.
Actually, yeah, that's probably.
Although having multiple backups, different backup colors is also important.
What we do is we do that instead, and then let's add this Moogle to hand.
I was gonna say let's do a non-ice Moogle. Let's do like the water Moogle.
It's probably not a terrible idea.
So you do the water Moogle or the lightning Moogle? Actually, lightning Moogle is probably best.
Yeah. Lightning Moogle to hand.
And then you have all your elements.
Break, Lightning Moogle.
Yep.
And then end phase, assuming you don't attack with them.
Wait, do the effect off of the broken Moogle thing.
That is.
It's replaced.
You
okay,
get it
gotcha.
And then his effect, view 1. Whoops.
You can do it, Ty. You can do it.
Right. Shuffle. And then reveal top 1. Boom, there we go. So there's Moogle Brothers.
And there's the nut.
And then close all bottom as is. And then we reveal top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, then you have all these other targets. Because now you could hit Moogle Brothers off of it. You could hit that Mog if you want. Like, the thing is, this deck will be able to hit the 5 backups pretty fast. Mind you, that was like 5 turns, which is why let's do that one more time, and then we can move on to the next deck.
Sure.
So this start is a bit more favorable in my opinion. You already have 2 colors kind of to set up for Gilgamesh. But I think an issue with this deck is you don't want to start with Gilgamesh. You want to like draw into him.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
So let's keep this because this is good. First turn. So Amaterasu, pitch Amaterasu for the Moogle, and then we pitch Mog 13. That Good King Mogulmog. Pass Good King Mogulmog effect. Reveal top 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, whiff. Boo.
Rip.
As is. And then see that's the issue is you
can get those bricks.
Yeah. However, we already have 3 colors in break zone, so Gilgamesh is kind of online. So draw 2. Oh, this is really rough.
Yeah.
It sucks. Because we have ice, but we have no way to do anything about it. I think after that I would just pass again.
Yeah. Kind of have to.
Though the thing is, this also gives us fodder for Good King Mogulmog if it gets broken. And then let's reveal top 2, 3. There's FFBE, which is actually that's something I didn't really think of. So the FFBE Moogle's very good in this deck because it helps you fetch. No, obviously it helps you fetch Gilgamesh, but hitting it off of Good King Mogulmog helps set up your graveyard too.
Yeah, you get more search.
So there's the Gilgamesh. And then we'll shuffle, and then it's our turn again. Like, see, now the hand's, like, amazing. Because...
Nut.
Oh, wait, that's the other Moogle, isn't it? That's weird. Hello? Okay. So not doing that yet. We have no water for Zidane, which is a little rough. But... Moogle backups. So let's say we pitch... Boonavels and Kusith. Him. We tap 2 and we get this Moogle. And then we pass for another turn And then we get Good King Mogumog effect, reveal top. 1, 2, 3. There's a Mog 13. Close all move to. Oh wait. We're just gonna add Sarah because we already got Mog 13. Oop. Hello. God damn it.
Here, put it. Do
Action. Move to hand. Okay.
Yeah, there we go.
Bottom as is.
Oh, you do letting you shuffle.
Because you. Start turn. See, now this is the dream, right? So, mind you, it took a couple turns to set up, but now we have Boonavels, which is free.
Mm-hmm.
So we just get free Boonavels, and then we tap 2. We get Zidane. Tap 3. We get Sid FFBE. Let's look at our Grave 1. Well, wow, our break zone's pretty depressing. It's only 3 colors. We have 3 more different elements. So he gets 1k haste and first strike. So 8k first strike, which isn't terrible. You don't get the attacking 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
But you do get all of that. The issue is I end my turn, reveal top, 2, 3. We just put Shinryu and White Tiger Lassie into break or into bottom of the deck.
Yep.
Which not great. And then let's start another turn. So, yeah, it's kind of coming together. Yeah, I kind of like the changes that we made. It's Moogles, right? Like that's the thing is like this deck is going to be able to consistently hit 5 backups, which is very nice. And Gilgamesh is probably one of the Gilgamesh and Boonavels are probably like the 2 best things.
Yep.
For doing that, really.
I actually really like this.
Yeah.
The summons I still think a little bit tweaking.
Yeah. I mean that's why I'm fine with like just the kind of control ones of you have Kusith to add back whatever you need.
Mm-hmm.
You have Amaterasu because it's Amaterasu, and then you have Mist Dragon. Because like in my opinion, those 3 will just do enough for you.
Mm-hmm.
An issue with Ice, because this deck is running a lot of Ice, is that you don't have a lot of great summons unless you want to run a whole Shiva engine, and you don't want to run a whole Shiva engine in a $5 deck. So, yeah, I think we're good with this one. Should we move on to the submitted one?
Let's.
I'm not sure if he's in here, but we probably should do it anyway. So,
well, I was gonna say let's do it regardless. Yeah. But...
So in a similar vein. The Epic of Gilgamesh, Part 5. So, this deck is capable of winning on turn 3, but in the event of a bad start, you can still get up with frightening consistency. Once you have God mode and 1 to 2 layers of protection, you usually win on the spot. Struggles mostly against more... Okay, cool. Struggles mostly against more aggressive decks than itself if they can remove Dawn and or Charlotte every turn while applying pressure. So, he's using Don Corneo. Amazing card. Very gross card, really, because that's the thing. So this was the pitch of this deck. So he mentioned in our Facebook chat like how important it is to protect Don Corneo, and I was like, why? Like I was trying to think of why, and then it hit me. Oh hey, Don Corneo mills you 15, which turns on Gilgamesh.
Yep, just about.
Yeah, this was the deck running Golbez. 3 Reagan, interesting choice. Kuja. Yeah, things you don't mind being in break. Jul Nabat, the Emperor, Ysael, Logali.
Multi-element card.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what he's searching. Because he's able to fetch Golbez and Steiner, that's more than fine. Ysael's good. Aeolus is good. Empire Gestalt. Search. Oh, the Reagan Gestalt.
I don't have a ton of criticism for this one, as is. Like, Don Corneo is a risky play. It's going to pay off. Like, right?
That's the thing is, the opponent can't play forward.
Yeah.
If Don Corneo lives for a turn, the opponent cannot play forward.
Basically.
Which is very gross. Like, we have a decent... Like, I can imagine that this deck has some issues against, like, Mono Fire.
Yeah.
Because even if you put down Don Corneo and Charlotte, like, they can just kill Charlotte, kill Don Corneo, or they could even just, like, Ifrit. Yep. Both of them. Like, you have answers to it.
So the only thing I'm really...
I'm not sure how necessary Vigali is. I also want to see.
I want to keep the Vigali.
Yeah.
I'm gonna trim these two down and drop
Are you
in.
sure? Eodolus and Tyro?
Wait. Wait.
You wanna
1 star. Sybil.
Star Spibble?
If you need that Shantotto.
I love Star
If
Spibble.
you need that Shantotto.
I really love Star Spibble, but I don't think she's great in this deck.
But also.
Because you don't have any backups you can search. Is my... Boo.
Replay.
Bad.
It's a replayer.
It's bad.
Why's bad?
Your targets are Citadel, Gabranth for maximum
It's
value.
literally everything here.
Eh.
Anything here is valid.
But it's a huge feel bad if you pay 4 to revive a Don Corneo. In that case, I'd rather get Eodolus just so I can get the value of getting it back to hand and then being able to play it at my leisure.
Sure.
And the thing is, you're not gonna. The thing is, there's so many backups there that you just won't fetch with. Like, there's no reason to do. What are secondaries effect? All forwards you control gain 2k. Use 1 forward. Okay, that's actually decent. Now I see why that's there. You wouldn't devout for Keitsa. You wouldn't devout for Seraphy. You won't devout for. You might hit Don Corneo. You won't devout for Steiner. Maybe.
Free Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh and Gabranth. It's too slow of a card now, is my issue. It's a decent card, but the thing is, it's a 4-mana investment for something that he's already running a lot of ways to get stuff back. He's already running Kusa. He was running Ysail earlier. The top card of your deck.
That's the top of the card. It's top of the deck thing.
When you'll. Oh yeah, she mills herself.
Yeah, she has. Yeah, she mills. She has good value.
Yeah, so this is really kind of like a mill yourself deck, which I really like. Vigali, I'm also kind of iffy on.
No, I like it.
For search Golbez.
I think guarantees you a way to ditch something if you need it.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm just not feeling the Star Symbol because your targets for Star Symbol are Shantotto and Keitsa, and you're probably not going to be searching Keitsa. It's not a terrible fetch target, but it's not a target you'd probably make. And then your only other target is nothing, I think. Eodolus is 15, 14. Your only other target is Shantotto. Yeah.
It's the Desperation Toto.
Because I noticed that he even cut a Shantotto earlier.
Like, oh, yeah.
In that case, I'd rather just run another
Okay,
Shantotto,
that's fair.
But +3 Gabranth. What are your Gabranth targets? So you have Kuja, Reagan, and Golbez.
Special, though.
The special's nice. But I'm not sure how necessary
3k up to 9k damage on something?
Though it does put Kuja into break, which is nice.
Can't do that.
Reagan isn't terrible. I'm not crazy about the Gabranth targets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Tyro's fine at 3.
Yeah. If you're gonna rip back the Star Sybil, then yeah.
Shows mostly against aggressive decks, obviously being weak to both Mist Dragon and Amaterasu isn't great. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. You have to worry about Mist Dragon, because Mist Dragon just wipes your grave.
Yep.
Which is the only thing you really care about.
Mist Dragon's always going to do that, but that's why Lael exists.
I mean, that's also why you...
Cancel summon a 4 or less.
That's also why you run into the... why you
run your own Mist Dragons, yeah.
Yeah, Lael's fine.
Yeah, Lael's always a good card.
The Emperor, discard 2. Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, I was like, why... Jill Nabat. Choose up to 2 forwards, freeze them.
I don't know.
I think you probably...
It's a 2-drop.
Let me look at... So I could have swore there was like a more recent card. Google
Cut Star Sybil in the 11 multis for the first version. Gotcha.
Yeah, 100% agree. Let's look at some ice backups. Particularly 2-drop ones. Luge you probably don't care about. The other Don Corneo you don't really care about. Choose 1 forward. Don't care about.
Never felt like playing her. Okay, fair. Yeah, that's fair. That's understandable.
You're not running discards, so he doesn't help you. I'm trying to think, because I could have sworn that there was one card that was like discard 3, break something. That wasn't the dragon.
Pretty sure that was the dragon.
There, like, the dragon has that too. But there was a card that it was, you could discard cards to do stuff. I'm just trying to think of what you'd run over Jill that's still pretty aggressive. Was it Kronos? Enters the field, each player who doesn't control 2 or more forwards discards 1 card from their hand. Put it into breakstone, your opponent selects 1 active. Maybe. Like, the Jill Nabats, never felt playing her out. Yeah, I feel that. Jill Nabat still is very good value for what you get. I run Jill in every ice deck I've ever made. Maybe I place too much value on her. Like that's the thing about Jill though, is
Her
that
EX is good.
2 CP freeze 2 is still pretty good. Like there's nothing really wrong with it. So
yeah, the downside is reactivation exists.
Yeah, like it's. I'm trying to think of.
Was it Sid also?
Okay.
But you know he's hand based.
And it's up to 2 cards. Usual form where ice characters freeze them, enters the field, choose 1 forward total. You might be able to cut for Cactus.
Yeah, since you only have 1 of, you can't get the special off of Jill, so I would do the Cocytus.
Maybe. It's because Cocytus relies on you having a lot of ice backups. So I guess my other question is like, how often do you find yourself with 4 ice characters?
Mm-hmm.
Like even just being able to dull one's nice, but Cocytus's potentially target. I was probably thinking of the Emperor, which he's already running.
He's already there, yeah.
Hell, I might even run another Emperor, but you.
It's a 5-drop though.
No, I was trying to think.
Here, sort by 2 drops.
Choose 1 forward.
It's not an EX though.
Yeah, no, I think I'm just dumb.
I think you're I think you're thinking of a different element.
Maybe. Anyway, yeah, no, this backup lineup's actually really solid.
Yeah, it's very appropriate.
Like that's, I don't know. Ultimately, I deem you could probably keep in Jill. I guess my only question is, have you had any success with Yule? Like, does Yule do a whole lot for you? I guess like it seems like kind of a sad card.
Yeah.
I mean, being able to look at the top, like especially because then you can protect.
It's letting it die though is the thing.
Yeah,
but how do you sacrifice it?
Kuja.
It's Kuja. Yeah, it's okay.
Also, do you find do you get Kuja into break zone consistently? Because I was like, at least when I ran Ice Earth for a long while, I think I ran him at 2 or 3 just to make sure I could get one into break for shenanigans. I was doing discard shenanigans. I was trying to break. I was breaking Edwards and playing them back for 1. I haven't played it since putting in Yule. Lol. Kuja combo might save a game once in a while. Yeah.
Yeah, so I would keep Kuja Yule because you can assail, ditch Kuja, play Yule, and then sit on it. And then whenever you feel like getting those 10 in break zone, you just break Yule. So I like that. That's a comfort play. That would reassure me in the middle of a game if I came across any of those 3 cards.
Yeah. Took out Lilty.
Took out Lilty. That one's
Lilty.
The ice one, right? Or is there an ice one?
I don't think so. Actually.
Which Lilty? Yeah, which Lilty? Message.
Oh, probably one of the Earth ones.
Yeah, Earth.
Oh yeah.
Forward.
Your opponent discards 1. Oh, it's a forward. There's the field, choose 1 forward. Lightning CP break. Yeah,
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Just looking for alternatives against modifier heavy removal after my last game. I hate to say it, but I don't think it has that sort of modifier. Like, unless you want to run. In the last deck, we saw Celeste. If you want to run Celeste, but you don't really have a way to play her out. But that's the thing, is Celeste doesn't even do too much, because the thing is, Celeste will just dull and free something. Versus
Celestia, yeah.
Or...
where's the water?
He's running water in
Steiner. Oh, the Steiner. Yeah. I was like, I know there's water in here. Where is it?
I'm trying to think. Unless here, I have an idea. Something else to kind of look at. Obviously, Kusith is very good for being able to fetch your stuff back after it gets put into break. But let me look at. I might be misremembering. 1 forward, chooses 3 or gains 3.
Yeah, it's not as good.
Yeah, that doesn't help. Yeah, because all of the
carbuncles.
All the hexproof is in wind is the issue.
Yeah. Except for Cockatrice.
Cockatrice is a very weird choice.
It's
that
a
you could do.
dude. You know,
Cockatrice is really dumb.
I unironically. Well, here's the thing though.
I-
Where do we fit it in?
Is it too late to suggest deck?
Nope,
Hell
go for
no.
it. Go
Throw
for
that
it,
shit
bro.
at us.
Bromeo, let's do it.
Cockatrice is just such a like weird card. For
It is
you know?
so out there.
I love that. Like this card's always in the back of my mind.
Same.
Whenever I'm like, I never use it, but it's always like, what if I need this? Or,
It's
like,
a card that basically exists for mono Earth.
Yeah.
Is the problem.
And the thing is, it's very versatile, which is what I really like about it. Choose one power during this turn, you cannot attack or block, and it doesn't receive damage. Like it helps you protect your stuff, and so it's already blocking your Cockatrice, and it doesn't die basically. But the other big thing about Cockatrice is you target an opponent that can't block. You just swing through it. That's in a way a one turn form of removal. It's not great. If you really care about Carbuncle, that rate is terrible though. Three for its summon. Like that's the thing is like you compare that to Mist Dragon. Mist Dragon is going to be used.
Yeah.
Mist Dragon is just straight up a better Carbuncle.
It is.
Or less.
It's objectively better. And you still have Lael.
Yeah, because the only thing it doesn't stop is like 9-drop Bahamut, but you're not really worried about 9-drop Bahamut.
Yeah.
It stops. Like think of all the like really really good summons. Very few of them are above 6 CP.
Bahamut 0, Raiden, Fire 9-drop Bahamut, Phoenix, I guess.
Yeah, kind of.
Like what else do you do?
Though,
what else
like,
is a threat out there
yeah.
for 9?
Because the other thing is
6
like
more.
how much do those see play?
They
How
don't.
often do you see a Raiden?
Well, okay, Bahamut 0, kinda.
Yeah.
Everything else I listed, not really. Because everything 5 and below gets canceled, you're fine. You covered the large majority of the pool.
How to cover hard removal? That is like kind of the question of this deck, because this is something. So I've been building ice decks. I've been building a lot of ice decks recently. So one of the things that I've been doing is I've been rereading every single ice card. And a big issue with ice is your best form of protection is Edward. And it's trash.
Yep.
Edward's a very good card, but the thing is having to discard a card and tap Edward. You need to have 2 Edwards to do the effect, and all it does is cancel a summon.
Yep.
It's not great. Like that's the thing is like you're in the colors that you're in, hexproof isn't really an option for you. And that's the issue with the deck, really. Like it's something that I really, really desperately want is I want us to have a 2-drop ice monster that just flickers something. Break it, flicker something. That's all I want out of it.
That would be kind of broken though.
It would be.
That'd be a little unfair.
It would be, because just being able to save up a flicker would be very, very good. But that would be solid in this deck of just like I'm gonna like I played Don Corneo, I removed Don Corneo, and then it's like, oh, I'm just gonna flicker him.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the issue of like, oh, I want something to protect from removal is there's not a lot in these colors to do that. I wish that wasn't the case.
Kind of. Earth is good for protection, but you can only run so much of it because you have to run the other stuff.
Yeah, the issue with Earth is that you have Mist Dragon, and then you have stuff that buffs your stuff. So you could reasonably run an Alexander.
Or
you could even
newer Carbuncle.
Yeah. But the thing is, Alexander will only do so much for you. When he gets 5, he's very good because then you Alexander your Gilgamesh, or you Alexander your Kuja, you Alexander your Reagan. So Alexander is an option, but you have to get to damage 5 to get the removal.
Yep.
And just adding 3k isn't so much. Trick I missed last game. It might have helped. Opponent removes Charlotte, make Corneo invincible with Mist Dragon on the stack. Yes. That's
that'll
very good. I actually saw that recently. Instead, I tried to cancel like a dummy. Yeah.
Well, that's just a learning moment. That's just kind of like you gotta take the L and then be like, okay, well, I know now never to do that again.
Yeah. Then, like, obviously, Mist Dragon can't protect you against Ifrit. Mist Dragon can't protect you against Hisano. But it can protect just Don Corneo against that. Yeah, it's... If anything, if I could make any suggestion, number 1, I think this deck is fire. I think this deck is fine.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you've said you've been having very good
success with it.
With it. So there's not too many changes that we can make. No, Vigali makes sense. Vigali's the one that I keep visiting back to, but
Yeah,
like,
it's fine.
because you don't really want to run a searcher for Steiner or Golbez.
Well, you have Tyro.
Yeah.
Worst case, you have
Tyro's-
Tyro.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is Tyro's also fine. He doesn't super care about having a Shantotto, especially seeing as he cut one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think.
Honestly, F it. Throw a Cockatrice in the summon lineup.
I mean,
I
because it doesn't
like
dull
you
it,
can't
which is
search
kind of-
it, but whatever.
Yeah, I say if anything we're at 49.
Yeah, we're fine.
I'm trying to think. Cockatrice. Cockatrice or even just booting Mistdragon up to 3.
Yeah, either of those options is great.
Because that's I committed a lot to searches for multis in case Corneo doesn't work out, but it could be too much. It's not really.
No, if Vigali's at 1, that's not too much of a commitment.
Yeah, Vigali at 1. I'm not enthusiastic about
Yeah,
Gabranth on its own merits.
Bronze?
Yes, I mentioned that earlier.
I know, I'm gonna agree with that.
I don't like your Gabranth targets.
I was gonna say I think they're okay. Just okay, but I see why he's there. He could go down to 2, I guess.
You probably put him down to 1, honestly. But what would you replace him with?
No. I'd keep him at 2 so you can still get the special. Because the special is some good removal.
It's okay.
It's
As
9K.
someone who's played 2 to 3 Gabranth for a long time, I think I've specialed him 3 times. Like he's
fair.
just he comes up way less than you think it would.
Yeah.
And it's surprising because it's a very good special.
Look, it's a $33 card, Ty. It's got to cost so much for a reason. You might as well just run it.
Yeah. Let's see.
You get what you pay for, man. That probably got added.
It did not. Actually, well, you're not running crystals.
Yeah, that's the problem is you're not running crystals.
I was gonna say, like, you get to,
if you had a way to overhaul this with
you
crystals,
you Corneo, mill yourself 15. Rob will get stuff, but it's not necessary. Same with the
Rydia, you have no 4s, no category 4 stuff.
Let's see, you're already running the Kate Sith.
Yeah.
Let's see, Celeste doesn't do anything for you. Snow doesn't really do anything for you. Do you get any value off of Go-Go? I'm not. Actually, though, have you thought about running Go-Go? Because a free second Don Corneo effect isn't too bad.
You could swap out Gabranth with that.
You could. Yeah, have you considered
so
Go-Go?
It does reuse the same ability without paying the cost.
So you don't mill yourself 15 again.
Yeah, and you just get another forward off your opponent.
Yep.
Gross. So then
I'd say you run you just run 2 Go-Gos, or you could
you could do 2 Go-Go.
You could even probably run it at 3 if you really wanted to. Because that's the thing, is like with this deck, there's not.
The thing about Go-Go as far as the most impactful actions that exist, but I don't expect to ever get them both and keep them.
Yeah,
that's a very fair point.
It is. It's.
Well, the thing is though, if you look at it this way, so you get Don Corneo out.
Yeah.
Your opponent has 2 forwards. You pop the 15. And then Go-Go immediately goes off. You can play Go-Go the turn that you use Don Corneo's ability.
Yeah.
And then you get the value off of it.
Yeah.
And that's already hot.
Yeah, but that's generally how I look at it. Is it's not you're playing Go-Go, you're playing Don Corneo like turn 1 or turn 2.
Yeah.
Oh, you probably want to play. You're probably going to be playing Don Corneo Charlotte turn 2 or turn 1 or turn 2. Having that Go-Go to be able to copy the effect is what's good for me. And on top of that, you don't have a lot of targets for other Go-Go effects. However, Reagan is a solid one. Go over to Reagan.
Yep. It's got 1 dark card.
Choose 1 forward, loses 7k. So you
2 7Ks.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not bad.
It's not great. Like there's other tab effects that I would like to have.
Oh,
but...
wait. Hold on. Look at Go-Go for a second again.
Yeah.
Is it forward or monster? Okay, I was gonna say Lael can cancel 2 summons if you had to for some reason.
Yeah, no, that was something I was trying to play around with when the card got
Yeah,
revealed,
no.
But I did think about Go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think of what other forwards with build. Also, Go copy Kefka is like so gross, and I really want to.
Oops, a bajillion crystals.
No, it's more so. You pay the 3 crystals.
Yeah.
You divide all forwards into 3 stacks.
Right, and then you do it twice. Yeah.
Um.
You save crystals. I think Flan is really good with Go-Go.
Oh yeah, Flan. Ooh, that is a good point. But the only thing is you have to run the whole Flan engine. Do you super care about running the whole Flan engine? Like it's.
Yeah. I'm assuming we're not doing. Wait, which flan?
He's talking
Not this
about
one.
one
Yeah,
drop.
it's not this one. Yeah, it's this one. That's what I thought. Yeah, because then you have to search it, and you have to use it, and
But well, that's the thing is so. Actually,
because
that's
you
not,
so you put this in right, and then
Well-
you have to have
well, you flan then you
nag,
go.
and you can go.
You flag then you go. You search 2 flans, and then
Yeah, then you have all 3.
every flan makes the opponent discard 2.
Yeah.
That's actually really good.
Yeah.
That is actually really good. I think that's a whole other deck.
I was gonna say that's a whole other deck. That's too much commitment for one, but it's a cool idea.
It's basically Shadow Flare every turn. Yeah, it is.
Pop
Hell,
that.
you could double Shadow Flare. Like that's what makes it
Yeah.
really gross. I am looking at a Ice Earth Crystal control, and it's not finished yet, so I might actually implement that.
Just toss it in, yeah.
Yeah,
So
Flan engine again.
I dumped the cog. No, I don't want to deal with that again.
I'm so excited.
Not ready for that.
I'm gonna mess
I'll put in Monster Hit. I don't care. But yeah, I think we could cut the cockatrice for the go-go.
Yeah.
For 3 go-go.
Because like, yeah, experiment with go-go and get back to us on this because like, it's being able to copy the Don Corneo is super nice. Being able to copy Reagan is nice. I'm just trying to think of what other abilities you can copy, you know, because there's not a lot. Because obviously Robble doesn't.
Rydia.
Nope.
Well, you say
you get to cast a 0-drop summon. Because the thing is,
he doesn't have the
the experience
counters. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fun thing with the.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Actually,
that keeps it very fair. That would be gross.
Oh yeah, it'd be absolutely disgusting. Ooh, you can make Go-Go become a 7K that breaks itself at the end of the turn. Also, imagine just doing Kusith on that. Just draw 8. Oh my god.
Blech.
If Mono Ice is
Dragon, let's see, Shoryu.
yeah, that
maybe.
could actually probably work.
Yeah.
Though I think Azure Dragon has to discard ice cards, which let me check. He might just be discard cards, because in that case he'd be pretty good. But the thing is, 1, 2.
The thing is, you have to use it once first.
6.
Well, just go look at the spread.
7, 8,
Sorry.
9, 10.
Just look at just hover over 22 ice cards. So
22
that's a
ice
third of the deck.
So you're not gonna whiff on it too much, but you will whiff on it.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Shoryu?
Search it.
No.
It's Opus like 7 or 6.
That was Umaru.
Keep going. A little bit more. Almost there.
Just double checking. Yep.
Almost there. Almost there.
There
There we are. Opus 9.
Sorry.
Shit.
Discard 1
wrong.
ice card. That's the issue.
Yeah. Again, it's a third of the deck.
Well, no, it's having the cards in your hand, which is what I'm.
I know.
Because the only ice card that you really want to discard here is Kuja, because you're not running multi-ice cards.
Yeah, you want to hold
fill
the
up
rest
for,
because they all have
Gilgamesh.
value. Yeah.
Oh wait, no, the new Mind Flare is water. I'm just trying to think of other like tap activate effects that are really good with Go-Go, but I don't think that there's much worth running in this deck.
Mm-hmm.
At least on forwards. Say forward. There was a deck that was floating around where you use Go-Go to copy Eshntarl,
Yeah.
and you do have a lot of good targets for it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I'm not sure if that's a worthy combo. Because that's the thing is, you're basically running Go-Go for Don Corneo.
Yeah, you don't want to get too obsessed with Go-Go because
Yeah.
then you're doing a build around and you lose focus.
Yeah.
But if you could fit that in,
Yeah.
eh,
All right. Well, I think that's all the suggestions I could think of. Like, this deck is already very solid. Like, this deck is obviously still very good. I think the Go-Go angle is worth exploring.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Is it super worth exploring? I don't know, but I do think it is worth exploring. Otherwise, you probably just change it back. like I didn't really like Gabranth because your targets are pretty limited. You get Golbez and Reagan, which you would discard for effects, which is nice. I'm not gonna knock it too much. Copy Barret and Earth, but you need to be running.
I'm just gonna wipe the notes part there. And then I don't know exactly what to put. I mean, what? Let me see here. Go-Go does AK damage. That's pretty solid.
Yeah, but as well as Barret has to discard Avalanche, I think.
I do believe that is the case.
Dull active Barret, choose 1/4 the opponent controls, break it. Oh wait, if you control Jab.
You can only use the ability if a job Avalanche. Yeah,
I think he's put in the other Barret.
This one.
Yeah.
This one. Okay.
Nope, never mind. I'm an idiot. 4-drop Barret.
This guy. Yeah.
That'd be fun, but the thing is, Barret would have to stick on the field for a turn.
Yeah, and it's also 2 instances of 4K as opposed to just,
8K.
a lump sum of 8K. Yeah. So, that one, I mean, it's not bad, but the Opus 11 one.
I think that was the 4-drop.
Yeah, that was this one. Yeah. Yeah, you guys have a delay, so if we're taking a second, just we ask for patience. So we'll do this.
If 3 Gabranth goes, then Kuja Yul probably goes as well. I don't know.
No, again, I would keep it because the Yule is a free break whenever if you have the Kuja in break, and that mills you 10. That's your safety.
Yeah, and at the very worst, Yule is a 2-drop backup.
Yeah, exactly. And you get to look at the top card of your deck every turn. When is that ever bad?
That doesn't do too much for you, but
I mean, yeah, well, that's the thing. Like,
it's better than a vanilla.
Yeah, exactly. It has a repeating effect regardless.
Yeah.
So.
And the thing is, hell, I could even probably just say to boost up Kuja to 2. Because once again, that was something when I built Ice Earth, or I could more Kuja. Yeah.
There
so
it is.
when I ran Ice Earth, I kept Kuja at 2, so I would always have one that I could pitch early. But I'm not sure what you would cut for it. You could probably cut. I don't know how much Sid Rindell does for you, but Sid Rindell could be a potential option. You could even cut a Go-Go for another Kuja. Like Kuja by himself is a very good card because obviously, like, Kuja is a very deceptive card because he's very simple.
Yeah.
He's deceptively simple, but being able to break your own backups, number 1, is very strong. Number 2, late game is very, very good. That, and you're also kind of assuming that you won't mill Kuja off of Don Corneo. But I think if you mill Kuja off of Don Corneo, you already won.
That's the nut, yeah.
I'm honestly not sold on the Go-Go slots, but I'm wanting.
So then let's do this. Let's take Go-Go, do that. 2 Go-Go, 2 Kuja. You got your healthy balance.
I mean, or the other idea is that we do.
Go-Go version. We just do 2 versions where it's Go-Go versus
Edit. And then.
Wait, don't edit. You have to open in deck editor. Back. Yep. Yeah, okay. There you go. There we go.
And then let's put
D's nuts. Yeah, Bram. Gabby Ranty. All the way. It's not finding everything. Gab. Gabber.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Well, yeah. Down there. Yep.
I'm trying to think of what else you could really run on this deck. That's like everything I can really think of. Like it's let's see, 49. Because something. Or let's put Gabranth at 2. Yeah, it's Gabranth is handy. He really is. And the fact that he can search Golbez, which puts 2 more colors into your break zone. He can search Reagan to use the other Reagan effect is nice. But how often are you... It's nice. I think it's not game breaking. It's not going to like win you the game. thing about being sold on something is you could always try before you buy. Which, actually, speaking of, let's save this.
Non-go-go version.
There we go. Let's first do this. Play a stack.
Okay.
So here's our opening hand. So let's say we're going first, right?
Yep.
This is a keep.
Seraphy.
Exactly.
Yeah, hit that Seraphy, baby.
So first turn, we're just gonna reveal Tyro and Seraphy, and then you already have the 2 Reagan out. I think in this case you would just discard for
Jill. No target.
No targets, which sucks, but whatever.
Pass turn.
Start turn. Here's 2.
Do you Tyro now? Do you pitch Steiner or Misty for Tyro?
Wondering if you go into Tyro or you go into Reagan just to free.
Actually, yeah, I would say Reagan. Well, what's Reagan's other effect to get stuff back? It's just a forward, right?
It's forward or backup.
Or backup. So you just get Tyro back.
Yeah. And then tap. View.
I was gonna say you just drag it to hand from discard or from break. No, Seraphy is.
Guessing Seraphy will
Seraphy's keep.
It's just another EX get a guy.
Seraphy's a fine one-of because you can do stuff like this on turn 1.
I think it's okay. Yeah, that's the thing, is being able to just get stuff back, especially in this deck. Because let's say you mill, it is still a one-of though. The one-of with very good value is my issue. I think it only brings back a forward. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Each player chooses 1 forward. Yeah, you're right. I'm a dingus. Restart. Okay. This is probably a nutso start. We're gonna keep this hand. First turn. I think you sail effect search.
Yep. Actually, you should have ditched Kuja.
Yes. Oh, wait.
Just drag it back, bro.
Because you still need the ice.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
Just pitch Kuja. Pitch the Kuja.
No, my issue with pitching Kuja, I'm gonna search Charlotte, pitch Kuja to do stuff, which is my.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so then just ditch Golbez. Yeah.
Idol to Golbez effect search
view. There you go.
And then let's say Charlotte or something. Oh, actually. If he survives the turn, like that's the thing, is this is like heavily telegraphing your combo of I'm gonna get go-go, you know. So let's say you had go-go to hand. Let's say the dream scenario, you're not playing against fire. You get go-go in hand. We're going to pitch to get Don Corneo. Start turn. Pitch Golbez. Tap 1. We get go-go. We tap.
Pass a turn though is the issue.
This is after.
Oh, is the next turn? Okay, sorry.
Top 2, choose a forward dull. Top 7, choose 1 dull forward break. So let's say you do the 15, right? So reveal top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we hit 15.
15.
This will move to break zone. And then you basically get to steal 2 forwards. If they put out 2 forwards, they're an idiot. But it can work. But the thing is, now you're kind of left with this almost empty hand, or this almost empty board state view. Might have been better to get Charlotte just so you get the guaranteed stuff. Start turn. Oops. This adds 2 Kusiths. So in this case, you could just pitch Kusith, add back. Where is Gilgamesh? Add Gilgamesh back to hand. Pitch 1 Gilgamesh. That puts you at how many elements? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No Steiner in. Yeah, 5 elements.
Nope. Yeah,
But Steiner rounds out ice and water.
I think you pitched it super early, didn't you?
No, it's not in here at all. This is after milling 15.
Oh, sorry. That was your break zone you're looking. I thought it was deck for some reason.
Oh, yeah, no.
Okay. I am dumb.
It's her turn. There's the Charlotte. Like that's.
Well, you can pitch those to Tyro for Charlotte.
And then you have no way of playing it.
Well, not this turn.
Yeah. Well, I think in this case, you'd rather just overplay Charlotte. Because at this point, you're already starting to push for game, right? You're able to steal 2 forwards or break 2 dual forwards. You're able to do most of your shenanigans with Gilgamesh. You just can't attack a bunch. The only other thing that you can do... One sec. Bop, bop, bop. I'm trying to think. Does that work? No, I think you just done Corneo for 7. Yeah, there we go. And then move all the break. And then now Gilgamesh is entirely online. You pitch, tap, Charlotte, swing through with Gilgamesh, I guess. Yeah, it's an option. Let's try one. You use Dawn in main 1 and almost certainly get Steiner out. Yeah.
No, that's exactly, yeah, that was, yeah.
Actually, I want to run this Dawn Gambit some more. I noticed that I did not start a Dawn, so we are going to Mulligan. Still not great. Get forward. First turn. Not great. Also, Dawn can steal himself if no targets. Yeah, I never realized that. Dawn can steal himself? That's goofy.
Nice.
I'm starting to see what you mean about Seraphy. So let's do this again. New game. We're gonna mulligan. No Dawn. No way to search him either. New game.
Wow.
Mulligan.
These are some bricks.
There we go. Okay.
That took a while.
And then first turn. Yeah, I'm really starting to see what you mean about Seraphy. I'm trying to think if there's a better option in Earth.
That's the issue. Is it what 2-drop Earth forwards are there to replace it with?
Yeah.
Let's go see. We can't just go back to editing from here, can we? Yep. Yes, we can. So, Earth 2-drop forward, go. Nope. Sophie.
I wonder, I'm wondering if it's worth it to run Delita.
A 3-drop.
But I don't think Delita.
A 2-drop.
Yeah. But I don't think. Vanille. Run Sophie.
I was jokingly said Vanille or Sophie. Sorry.
Vanille can survive.
Vanille does survive.
I still might run Lil T. You're talking about the 4-drop.
Yeah, the 4-drop. Yeah, we're trying to keep. Well, I think we're searching pretty narrow.
That Lil T might. I think he's got a point. I think that Lil T might be the way to go.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about Seraphy.
Lil T.
We assume you're talking about the 4-drop one.
Yeah.
Because I mean, even just like, 4-drop. Let's say you pitch Golbez. Choose a forward of cost 2 or less.
Problem is you have to pitch Golbez. You have to have Golbez to pitch.
Also, yeah, please correct us on which Lil T. Because once again, we're assuming 4-drop, but 3-drop is also an option.
This actually isn't a bad one. When it blocks, choose a forward and breaks down and re-add it.
Yeah.
You can multiplay it too. That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
Not bad. Golbez Tyro Shantotto.
Yeah. You have a lot of ways to play the multi-element.
Yeah.
Or to get the multi-element off.
That's true. That's true. 4-drop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd run that over a Seraphy. Because the only other card that I would suggest for a Seraphy slot would be Kate Sith. Like Kate Sith is exclusively the other one that I would, prescribe. So I see what you mean about Seraphy though. Let's do a little bit more searching. I was gonna say if you really want the go-go shenanigans, you could do Luminous Puma.
Yeah.
Crack add 2, but it's also not super necessary.
It's expensive to set up though. Way more.
Yeah. Nope. Don't care. Did I set it to forward? No. I'm trying to find just value forwards. Because Delita is potentially an option to add back down Corneo. But not great.
Wait, what does Sarah Mobius do? She adds back a forward, right? Or
lets you whoops.
Get water.
Draw a card, have something fight.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Draw a card isn't terrible. But
but you don't really need gas much in this deck. You're trying to get stuff in break, not
gas.
Yup.
Gas. No. Yeah, I'm trying to think of any other just value cards, but I think you've got a point. I think the 4-drop Lilty is probably just the way to go. Seraphie, yeah, I don't see Seraphie doing much.
Yeah, no.
How bad is this one again? Blue
Pretty
box.
bad.
Yeah.
Totally useless.
Absolute bulk card. Tifer.
Turfa.
Add 1 cloud. Nope. And then I doubt you'd run Arden. Yeah, no. Let me check my phone. All right. But yeah, so this is the other, or this is with the go-go build. Here, let's submit this. Oh, whoops. Let's leave this one.
Delete. Delete. Deleta.
Now, draw some plant. This is playable. But I think he would mulligan for Dawn. This is even more playable.
Yeah.
Okay. There's deck.
Was it supposed to be a go-go deck? No.
No. Like
No, we just kind of slapped it in there and found value for stuff.
just so you could copy Don Corneo effects.
Yeah.
But it seems like the more important part of Don Corneo is the mill.
Yeah. No, that's 100%
So
the value.
I don't think you have a point. Like you don't really need to run. Oh, this sucks. Mulling into Don Corneo, but no ice cards to play him. There we go. Hey, Gilgamesh. Don Corneo. Actually, I wonder, instead of that, wouldn't you just... you'd Kusith. Real top. Ooh, that's actually really nice. Add. But I think you still have to pitch the Gilgamesh for... Kusith can fix turn 1s. Yeah, I noticed. That is very nice. I do really like this card. I'm excited to see how much it pops up, because number 1, it's an EX. Number 2, it's... Oh, wait, reveal top 2. I'm an idiot. What was the other top card? Say, oh, yeah, that would be the ad. Never mind. The other card on the bottom of your deck. I need to read cards more. I swear to God. If I'm reading it right, and feel free to correct me, the idea behind this deck is that you mill out with Don Corneo and then you Gilgamesh.
Yeah. No, I thought that was pretty clear. Yeah.
I'm asking if it's Julian.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
First turn. Don Corneo.
It's easy.
Third turn. Super overpay. Get all 3 elements in.
I was gonna say just let the Gilgamesh or let the Golbez go.
View. Oh wait, didn't I already put? Yeah.
No, I said both.
I need to pay.
Oh, you need the Earth. Yeah. It's okay. I'm dumb. We'll get there.
And then we add, I assume, Mr. Fabe himself.
Fabe.
Action, move to hand. Shuffle. And then target himself, let's say. Real top. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we already, yeah, that just turns on the
Gilgi.
Move to break. And then if you want to go for the 15 attacks, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's early. That's turn 1. That's turn 2, sorry.
Yeah.
Is that turn? Where is this turn 1?
No,
turn 2.
It's got to be turn. Yeah.
Yeah, if Don Corneo just survives the turn, you just pop off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like this deck actually. One more, and then we'll move on to the next deck. Don't like the start. Molly. Not crazy about this. First turn. You could do some setup. The Ksith helps. Let's say Because at this point, do you go for the? I assume you just kind of go for the conservative effects. So you pitch Jill for Emperor, pitch Kusith. It's playing as conservatively as possible, and then we'll start turn. Reveal top 2. Next. Oh, there's your Don Corneo. Move to hand. Those move all to bottom as is. That was off of doing that. So now you have an option of I could keep going. Don't mind playing standard 2 backup start. You have a lot of opportunity to get pieces.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
So I think in this case, you just kind of play the aggro of pitching tap. Oh wait, you don't need to tap. You just Don Corneo, and then start your turn. And then in this case, Aeolus, you probably want to pay ice, so you have Lail up. You either Gilgamesh or you go. Well, that's the fun thing. So you could actually just wait it out. So instead of pitching 1, you Don Corneo effect, mill 15, reveal top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No fire ice. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that gives you 5. So you don't get the 3 attacks. Let's all move to Breakzone. And we didn't pitch Steiner earlier, if I'm correct. Yeah, no. But yeah, no, I like this deck. Consider, I think we can move on to the next one.
Yeah.
But, in my opinion, at least, consider Go-Go. But I think you're right to be kind of skeptical of him. I'm not sure how much you're stealing with Don Corneo. Obviously, Sid Fabe is the more important card in this combo. Though I do wonder, now there's no other cards that really take advantage of you having a big graveyard yet, outside of Sid Fabe. Right, and then let's switch over to the other version really quick. On Go, play this deck. So you have Kuja as available, but the thing is you don't have Don Corneo. Let's Molly. Still not great. First turn, better, but still not great. Ku, Lail, pass. And then that's 5. Tyro effect. Well, that's the thing is you could kind of just grab whatever you want at this point because you already have 5 elements in break, and you're going to be discarding an ice. So you could even go with Reagan. Fetch back whatever you pitch. Get Don Corneo out. Yeah, that puts you at 7 colors super fast. So let's.
Yeah, it's kind of impossible to miss the 7 colors after like 4 turns.
So let's say we don't go with Don Corneo. So we'll add Reagan to hand. And then even just do something like that. Start turn, draw 2. There's the other raid, but you have to pitch a Gilgamesh for it. So maybe it wasn't the best idea to play the Charlotte.
Well, so you can protect her with Emperor for a sec, I think. Well, arguably.
You could, I think in this case you just play the Emperor and then go back into your turn.
Yeah.
I think the Moogle engine could be good for multicolors and Breakzone. That was the deck that we covered earlier, actually.
Well, the issue is that they only produce the color. They don't have the color. There is unfortunately a distinction. So yeah, you'd have a bunch of Moogles, but you'd be forced to pitch all of them every time.
Oh yeah, duh. I feel so dumb. I keep reading about.
Yeah,
sorry,
right.
I'm just not on my game right now.
No, dude, it's been a long week.
Yeah. This would be Molly. It's not great. Hey, there it is. Kuja Don Corneo. This dragon. Start. I assume at that point you just Tyro effect, fetching. Gilgamesh. Shuffle. And then you Don Corneo. Field top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And yeah, there's the rest of your colors. That's 7 colors. Turn 3 too. Damn. Yeah. But overall, I think the deck's still good. I think Gogo's worth looking into, but I kind of agree with you. Like, maybe he's not super necessary. I think if you want more consistency, then I think the Gabrath build might be the way to go. But if you are in a forward-heavy meta, then having the Gogo to be able to copy Don Corneo might be handy. But not super necessary. But yeah, overall, I actually really like the deck. I'm actually half thinking about building it myself. I'm messing with it at our locals. How do you feel about it?
No, after seeing all that, after yanking Seraphy, I'm a little bit more comfortable with it because like the first time you got it in hand, I was just like, oh, cool. But after that first time, I'm like, and second thought though.
The other issue with Seraphy is the build that we had. The only other Earth forward was Kate Sith.
Yeah.
And that's not super worth it. Like, Seraphy would probably be better if you're running like the 3 Gabranth, where you pitch Gabranth, Seraphy, Gabranth, then do stuff. But it's not super necessary. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't crazy about Seraphy, but you know, if you do better without it, you do better without it.
Yeah.
So we can grab, I believe we had one more. Yep, we had this one, and then we had one more. I think somebody else said they wanted to submit one. So we can dump home. Okay, so here we have what looks like, ooh, good old Scions. Skins.
Scoins of the 7th Dawn.
Okay. So I don't think the deck changes much from the one that we put together a while back. I think it was like 3 sets ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was 2 sets ago with Opus 13. But yeah,
Can I be honest?
You know what?
I don't like this deck. Add 1 Scoin of the 7th Dawn. There's the field. Choose 1 card in your break zone. You could cut that just straight.
Yeah, Scholar can get cut for sure.
Class 10th Moogle's fine. Creel's fine.
I would cut the 10th Moogle down to a 1 of though, because you want the back filled with Scions.
Yeah.
I don't want to say scrap it because it's got the core. It's got the Scions core. But we did do an edit a while back that that basically doesn't change, because Scions is kind of figured out now, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of solve. Scions have been solved at this point. Yeah. I still pitch the one that we put up when we did, was it like August of last year? Maybe even before that. No, it was definitely before that because it was Opus 13. So it was like early summer last year. That Thancred is definitely in the deck, just not a hard piece.
That's fine as a 3-0.
Yeah.
So here's immediately off the top of my head, Suzuki's is fine. Cut Urianger entirely. Cut all the monsters. Magic Pot basically does nothing for this deck. Outside of Oracle of Light shenanigans, but even that doesn't do too much for you. Kanakomoi does nothing for you. Luminous Puma helps give you stuff back, but I think you can already cut that Urianger, run this Urianger, and then cut all the monsters. Yeah, I want your. How do you feel about it, or how do you feel about the monsters? Like, are the monsters integral to the deck?
Yeah. Do you find yourself benefiting off the monsters?
But if you do want it to be more about the Scoins, sorry, I can't help but say that now. If you want it to be more about the Scions, Definitely cut the monsters.
I would argue cut the monsters.
Like Luminous Boom is a maybe, but we'll come back to him.
Yeah.
Urianger, just the fact that adds a 13 character. Number one, that opens up being able to run Titan.
Titan.
Mr. Kraggs. He can break. Titan will probably break some of your own stuff. But
It'll break everything.
yeah, the Monsters Urianger package help. But I think in that case, I'd rather just run summons.
Well, Urianger,
yeah,
he doesn't. This one doesn't really care about monsters much.
Oh, is it really quick? Urianger is how you pronounce it.
Urianger, okay.
Kusith, 5 CP Odin, and a Mist Dragon. Mist Dragon is definitely a must run in here. Same with
yeah, absolutely.
Kusith in this deck is nuts.
Oh, it's not. Why isn't Mist Dragon a Scion?
Neither was Titan.
Shh. 3 Mist Dragons. If you really want to be brutal to your opponent, Bahamut 0.
One of.
Whoops, I misclicked. There you go.
I
know. I normally don't run it as more than a 1 of. But yeah, cause okay. So for reference, actually, here let's pull up the one that we did a while back. This one. Boom. Wait, this isn't the right one. Where's the other one? Where's the... Okay, we had Princess Sarah in here and back. I thought.
Wait, look at my build really quick. I want to see what my thought process was. I also realized that I never unprivated it. Oh yeah, I kept this one just super...
Like,
super
really
tight.
strictly Scions. And then the Abyss Worm. But this one, we did this one. We had a 1 of... I think it was that we had a 1 of Princess Sarah in here, so you could use it on Y'shtola and Saganashi. Thancred was a huge maybe. But we also dropped in, yeah, the Odins, Mist Dragon. Alexander could also be a 1-drop Titan. It's a 50-50, depending on how you want to play it.
Yeah.
Kusith is also arguably more important than just a 1 of. I would say 2 Odin, 2 Kusith nowadays.
Maybe.
And the rest kind of sticks. I mean, you'd throw in, you'd swap Thancred for the
newer one
Titan.
Or for Titan.
Well, because just the newer one's already there.
Yeah.
Or no, what the hell?
Really quick, let's go back to the deck.
There
is
that one.
Something else worth bringing up.
Mm-hmm.
Scholar is trash. I'm sorry. But if we go to category 14, because you're already running the Creels. Creel's awesome in this deck. Personally, I love her. But if you want a good 2-drop backup, that'll help you cycle through some stuff. Search. Don't super care about these. Where is it? Bad. Because you can run Sid Garland is an option of look at top 4, add an Earth character. You have a lot of targets. A lot of them are Scions. Papalymo, Ida, Suzuhiza. You have a lot of targets for Sid Garland. Sid Garland. Whoops. No. Sid Garland's an option if you still want the value. Otherwise, where's my boy? Where's the old guard?
He's around.
There he is. Minor.
Hey, Minor.
Minor or even Momody is an option, but Minor.
Momody 6-drop Minfilia is kind of relevant.
Momody or Minor's still very good in this deck because you get back Titan, you get back Y'shtola. Like there's so many.
You get literally anything.
Get back. For free.
Anything.
And even kind of looking back at this deck again, you probably don't need to run the Wind Earth.
I like it because it gets you under stuff.
But I think it gets you under stuff. But I think the main reason we were running it is so you had another way to get Saganashi out.
No, it was the other way around. Saganashi was another way to get the Y'shtola out if you were desperate to get that that damage avoidance.
And then you Urianger for
But this Urianger doesn't avoid. It doesn't do anything with monsters.
Yeah.
So you need the other one.
The
Yeah.
other deck that we were running was running this.
Yeah.
Was
You
running
had
the other one.
your version of the water one.
Because it might actually be worth it to link the other version that we built.
Yeah.
As a potential option, but at least looking at this, I don't know how I feel about Suzuhiza. I like him. I mean, the draw to is very nice.
He's a funky card.
Yeah. Backup lineup, I think outside of that Scholar is fine, but you'd probably either want to run Miner or Sid Garland.
Yeah.
Miner's multiplay, which is nice, and he cracks himself, but so does Sid Garland.
But you still want to have those. You still want to have those Scions in back row.
Yeah.
Because you gain the benefit for Ida, who gets really big, and then Titan Lord of Crags doesn't kill it immediately when it drops on the field.
Yeah.
Because Oracle of Light, you're very okay letting die. Because you want to remove it, get something for free. That was another way to play that Ishtola out for free.
Oh, yeah,
And then the 6-drop Ishtola can do other stuff too, which obviously you can't have them both on the field at the same time.
Yeah.
But still,
yeah,
the value.
I just really like the fact that Ishtola just fetches, or doesn't even fetch Oracle of Light, but fetches like Thancred.
Yeah, the 3-drop Thancred I'm iffy on. It's a good value, but it's mostly there to help special the other one, I think.
Let's
grab. Yeah, there you go. You can grab it, Ty.
Let's go back to the Scoins of the Seventh Dawn.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to think of what more recent.
Alphino, Alisei, Louisoix backup. I mean, they're there, I think, right?
Alphino and Alisei.
Yeah, Louisoix is like a one of. Because he's not a Scion. He's not a Scion.
The other issue with this deck is that you're running a lot of Earth, but the thing is you have Tyro.
Yeah.
Also,
well, hold on. So let's back up a sec. Is there a budget to this deck?
That's good.
That's cracking.
It's cracking. Yeah, I'd actually probably run Louisoix over.
Over the Moogle. Yeah.
Lewis. Nope.
It's Louis.
You type.
Ah.
It's Louis actually.
Jesus Christ.
It is LO.
There we go. Lusix.
No budget. Cool.
There we go. Yeah.
So
So you drop that in.
Because this just kind of evens out the backup, so you're not starving for lightning. I don't think you super will be, but
no, you normally don't play a ton of lightning in this type of deck.
Yeah.
Would you recommend dropping? Well, you took out the Kusith, didn't you? Or no, we didn't have any summons in this deck when it was suggested. Yeah.
We took out all the
so
because we're still at 44 cards.
Yeah. So I would.
A big thing about this deck is the forward lineup is fine.
Yeah, forwards are totally fine.
Two Titan.
Yeah.
Forwards are fine because Thancred is solid. Like Thancred special is very solid. Oracle of Light's a good card. Thancred's a good card. Because you mentioned a combo of using Minfia and Luminous Puma. That can work with Minfilia and Miner. That works with.
I just always like this card because you get 2 back from Break Zone. You can kill a light or dark with it. I mean, granted, this one just kills something straight up, and and you get the search.
The search for me is the more important part.
Yeah, absolutely. So see in my version, like my personal version, I run a 2 and a 1.
Yeah.
So I do 2 of this and then 1 of the other one. That one's a heavily like a preference based situation. So take that as you will, but yeah. I mean, it's Scions is the thing. Is there's only if you're trying to stick in Scions, there's only so much to work with.
Urianger from hand, field, replay Puma to get Urianger back. Pieces you are missing. 4 CP. Yeah, I agree with Julian. I think the 4 CP one's just better. Like the other one's better in other decks, but at least for Scions, the fact that Minfilia searches for any of these. You get to search up Thancred. You get to search up Y'shtola for her effect. Like, there's a lot that you can do. You can do with it. Sorry, I'm playing with cards.
Yeah, don't drop my stuff all over.
Trying to think if there's anything you can. Obviously, it needs more summons, and we're still 5 slots
Yeah.
behind.
Well, oh, the Odins. Don't forget the Odins.
Yeah, I put Ida at 3. Ida's very good.
Yeah, Ida's absolutely important. Ida's your linchpin.
Yeah, she's nutty. And then let's move over to Odin is in a Scion. Eric.
You who are you to tell Odin what it is and isn't?
So let's broaden the
Oh.
search really quick. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah.
So let's look at your options for summons. So we can ignore all of these.
Fenrir for Ida, I guess. Not really.
You don't super care about it.
Yeah, you don't really care.
Fenrir for Ida is nice, and even Fenrir for Suzuki's is nice. But
oh no, it's Earth only. Yeah. Duh.
But it's not like super.
It's not crucial. Is the issue.
1 Bahamut 0.
We already have this. We already have the Mist Dragons. We have the Bahamut 0. Yes. Cheat. Use 6 Mist Dragons.
I mean, people run 5 Minfilia before, so. Old joke.
Yeah, the joke's dead.
Yeah, I think the summon you really want.
Yeah, you basically only run.
Oh, you can run Heka if you really want.
Oh,
Heka's actually a little.
Heka's kind of gross. Yeah, or even with the Oracle.
Yeah, even with Oracle.
Let Oracle die, remove something, or at least do damage to something.
Yeah.
Yeah, Heka's fine. Throw a Heka in there. Why not?
Removal.
Yeah.
And then where is Kusith?
Kusith is Opus 9. Yeah, there you go. Kusith.
Yeah, because this is like Scions are very, very straightforward.
Yep.
And I don't want to say that's like a huge issue.
No,
like,
it's not.
They're kind of fun because of it.
Yeah.
But a big thing about it is that we don't have a lot of like fancy Scions.
There's not a lot of tech with it. It's somewhat linear.
Yeah.
Which is some people complain about Samurai being in the same situation. But I just don't think the deck has gotten anything in the last few sets since the starter deck in Opus 13.
Actually, I changed my mind. We're gonna throw Sid Garland in this deck.
Oh yeah.
Miner is nice. Miner is super nice because you get back Minfi. Actually, it's rough.
Make up your mind.
It's so hard. Like both, I like Sid Garland because flavor, but and it's the fact that his second effect costs 1 is super nice as opposed to
you could Crow.
Miner's 2 Crow. Alternatively, I could not.
I mean, she dulls something, so you can hit it with Ida.
Replace Miner with Shantotto. Shantotto is also an option in this deck.
Shantotto is an option if you want a board wipe, but Titan Lord of Crags does it and can potentially give you extra on top.
Though at the same time, Shantotto's a little bit better.
Shantotto's a universal. It's a dark hole.
Yeah.
It's a Yu-Gi-Oh dark hole. So again, there's no problem with that.
The podcast is named after her. We might as well throw in one.
Yeah, right. Oh, I always have one in mind.
But I think the other thing is, where are you? Where are you, Sid?
There you go. Search Sid, Ty.
No.
Why do they even have a typing bar? Shantotto and Titan. I mean, that's never a bad call.
Because Titan's nice, but Shantotto is Shantotto.
Hey, real quick, hover over Titan for me. Oh, they're super cheap. Okay, I'm gonna pick up a couple more of those.
Bye.
I just wanted to look at the price.
In that case, where's
TCG player? TCG player, yeah.
Why,
Ty? You really think I would do that on my main browser?
Yes.
No, I wouldn't.
I was gonna say.
Why? What?
There you go.
Okay, there we go. Lord of Cracks.
How much are Titans?
5. I was gonna say it was right there.
I know, but sometimes that's not always accurate.
I guess it's fair. We got plenty of listings here.
Yeah, people are putting it at 5. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty consistently at 5 to 7, depending.
Yeah, Titan's super nice.
Non-foils. Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. Sorry, I was just curious. Maybe I should pick up Titan.
Load of clogs.
Clogs.
I want to say cracks. I don't know why, because maybe because I'm immature, or maybe it's just because it sounds close enough.
I do love Titan, and the other thing about Titan is it's that initial check. So if you have Oracle of Light out, it protects like everything else.
Basically,
a bit of a setup, but at the same time, it's rare that you're not going to play Titan Lord of Crags on a whole board of yours.
So the only thing that you would want let's say that you do a Titan summon, where he be? this guy. This guy gives everything. Oh no, it's Alexander. Alexander just bought some Titans. Nice. Alexander can give
Yeah, we were
stuff
just talking
3K.
because
So, like-
Alexander boosts. I'm remembering our thought process.
Yeah.
About the last deck. Alexander boosts Ida.
Yep.
Over just to do enough damage.
Exactly.
And then late game is just a good card.
Right.
Alexander's an option,
Yes.
but not like crazy.
It preserves
necessary.
stuff.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, because Titan doesn't deal damage. So if your Ida is 10k, you're fine. Even if Ida gets taken below that, it checks, like Ty said, at the beginning of the trigger, not not concurrently throughout its trigger. So it only happens once. So luckily, semantics give you a little bit of leeway there. Yeah, I think this is pretty much where you want to be. I mean, again, I like the Wind edition because I'm like that. I would swap out the other Thancred for the Lord of Crags. But this is pretty much where you want to be with this deck if you're going to keep running Suzuisa.
Wait, what's our deck count at?
49.
Another Shantotto?
I'd say Kusith or another Tyro maybe.
Still very burpy.
Or
another
an extra
4-drop.
Oracle, third Oracle.
You do break her a lot.
You do break her a lot. Backups 3 Minfilia, 2 Kryl, 2 Tyro, 2 Shantotto. Okay. Oh yeah, 2 Shantotto, 3 LSA, 2 L. Yeah.
That works. Like it's yeah.
Yeah, you're in that realm. The thing is, you can't go wrong with ratios for these as long as you have pretty much everything here.
Mm-hmm.
Like Kryl, you could swap out and maybe have a minor.
But Kryl gives you the Scion tech.
Yeah,
which is
exactly.
important.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the big reason why you run Alphino and LSA is just for the Scion tags.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, there's other. Let's see. This is that Alphino. That LSA makes Alphino cost 1. There's another Alphino.
Yes, there is. It's a forward though, isn't it?
It's a backup. Or there's a forward one that's in fire.
No, there's the lightning forward.
Oh yeah, the one that
the reduced it dulls anything below its threshold.
There should be another.
There is another.
Oh, someone pitched Felthanos in the backup. At the end of each year, returns back all 4 see if one controls and all backups you control. That's
risky as hell.
That is risky, but that does push for game.
It does, yeah. I've seen it work.
Yeah, I'll say it's a 3 of his.
Yeah, give them all haste. You need the haste, yeah. Especially with Ida.
Okay, I don't want to do that. Oh, actually, well, we've neglected 3-axis. you run 3-axis. Just
for those unaware, this is the first card we were given to spoil.
Yeah.
By Square Enix. Thank you again.
Team be bit biased.
Yeah.
Ooh, you have other like I think I said this on stream or at least in one of our episodes. They can never print a 14 searcher entirely because
this card be too nasty. Now. Well, the other thing too is if you run Ravana, then you need to run support for it. You should probably run the primal support lightning backup.
Well, something very dumb that you could actually do with this is you run Ravana and Ida. Ida effect breaks something or swing with Ravana. They don't block. Swing with Ida. Re-up Ravana, and then that just gives you 2 attacks. That's assuming you kill something with Ida, which isn't guaranteed.
Yeah. Oh wait, Ty. Double check Ravana for me though. Is it when anything dies?
When a character is put from the field into the break zone.
Oh, okay.
So anything dies.
Okay, gotcha. Well, yeah. So I was gonna say if it was when anything leaves the field or something like that.
Give me
then
my
it would be different.
Other mediocre.
Ravana and Axis.
Ravana and that is kind of goofy.
It's not a bad combo, actually.
What did I think of?
We were narrow-minded.
And search.
So you have the Sylph if you wanted.
Oh, it was the
Alice. I was like, it's not a backup. Yeah.
You do have the Thancred backup if you desperately want.
You really want first strike all that bad?
If you don't super care about forward Thancred, it's fine because then you have another Scion in the backup lineup. But it's not 100% necessary and or good.
Also, is there one more deck coming? I could swear somebody in chat said that they wanted to submit a deck after this one. I thought.
We could do a quick one after this, but let's see. 50-50.
Ravana Minfilia? Yeah.
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 The only issue, Minfilia, you need the prerequisite, and you do get to. Oh, I sent one.
I would say Louis Watt. Yeah. Julian did. Okay.
If you had more backups that could just crack themselves,
yeah,
that'd be nice. But you don't. Just resent. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Larkatius and Citra are worth including. Not really. But yeah, this is kind of how we're looking at it. Like, a big thing about Scions is, like, the monster shenanigans are nice, but the most that you could do with it is Oriange.
Yeah.
Like, it's not... If the Scions had more monster synergy, I'd highly encourage it, especially if we had, like, more Orianges. Why does Oriange have monster synergy? Like, from a flavor point.
You tell me. You play 14.
I'm trying to think, and I can't think of a single.
Is it a later? How far in? How
I'm in Shadowbringers, and that Oriange is from Realm Reborn, the original one, the one that fetches back monsters. Yeah.
No, I get you.
Like, that Oriange makes a lot of sense for Shadowbringers.
Julian, where'd you send it? Discord, Facebook?
I assume Discord.
Because I'm seeing only the one we're currently working on in Discord.
I don't see a notification for Facebook either.
Yeah. You can just put it in chat here. It should work if you want to just dump it.
Maybe it's just blocking the...
It might be blocked. Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, but I think this is like this is a very simple deck. It's very straightforward, but I do really like the Suzuhiza in here just to get the free draws. In YouTube chat. You might want to put on our Discord because I think it's blocking the link.
Yeah.
We don't have anything in our chat.
Well, we should. Oh, you know what? I changed allowing links during one of our streams. I think it's one of our tournament streams. Somebody linked like a weird GIF or something. And I was like, maybe not.
Especially Yushtola's Suzuhiza. Go over to Yushtola really quick. 6-drop. Choose one forward. Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Because even if you play her alone. Let me go to your Discord.
Cool. Haha, see, this is just our secret strategy for getting people into our Discord, because we're that vain and selfish and desperate.
Vain and selfish and vain and selfish.
Yeah. So how's everybody's day, night, where I know we have somebody in Australia watching, so how's your day going otherwise, but everybody else. How are you guys doing? I'm actually surprised Walters isn't here.
He was here earlier, wasn't he? Didn't he?
Yeah, he was for a minute, but he hasn't spoken up too much.
I'm excited. I'm gonna be going to your guys' LGS Monday.
Oh yeah.
Fun. I might have Cube done by then.
Oh, please do.
Do you have those locks, by the way?
Oh, the old ones?
Oh, it's full,
yes. Let me go grab my TCG backpack.
Yeah. It's hot in Australia. I've never been.
No way. I'll never believe it.
But yeah, I assume Australia is pretty hot most of the time. I think it's Southern Australia is cold. Once again, I'm working off the American education system, so I know very little about.
Ask my dad. He's been literally almost every continent with the military. So, it's either in here or it's in my old.
Cool. He just submitted on Discord.
So make sure to right click it on Discord. What are you doing?
Where's the
Discord?
Oh,
yeah.
I used the browser Discord.
Right click. Copy link. Down there. There. Okay. And then just paste and go. Yep. There you go. Do you need Donnads, Ty? Do you need Donnad?
Is it full art?
No.
No.
Where's my ice? Here's ice.
Sadly, I need 2, which is making me upset because I might not just buying 1.
No, I have more than 1. There's foil. 1 foil. I should have a non-foil somewhere.
Didn't you have? Or no, you have the legacy one.
I did have a legacy one, but I also should have Let me go double check the other box.
All right, let's look at this.
And I'll take a look at that as
I mean,
soon as I get.
Hey, this is actually really close to what I built.
Did you post that?
I did ages ago, but the same idea of it is very, very like present. Nagmalata is a monster. I think the Nagmalata is a relic. But this is funny. This is like very close to what I built. This is very close to what I built. Oh, I forgot about Beyblades. Oh, I should put room Beyblades in mine.
Beyblades cool.
Titania, but no monsters.
You know, the upside to having my job produce a game based around collectible cards,
Yeah.
you get a lot of free storage for cards.
Oh, I'm actually super jealous about that.
Do you want one of these? I might be. It's like a 1K almost.
No, I just got something for because I needed something to store my cube.
Oh yeah.
And I think I'm still missing 200 cards from it, so I've been.
Oh geez.
Rather, I need to go through my stuff and get all the 200 cards.
Oh okay, gotcha.
Because I think I'm probably missing somewhere in the realm of like 15 cards.
Oh, that's
I'm probably
not too
just
bad.
gonna order them online.
Huh.
I talked to Jesse about a couple of them.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like you cut monsters from this recently. Oh, let's bring up the chat again.
There we go.
I like the new Shiva. It searches for Beyblades. Yeah. Great. I'm just trying to wrap my head around the Dex energy and building and everything else. Well, I also have a pet kangaroo. I'm sure you do. It's like illegal to not have one of those in Australia, I hear.
That would be kind of cool though.
Yeah. Okay, so while you're searching, so I think Nagmalata's a leftover. Tella, I feel weird about only because your best target for it is 5-drop Shiva. Anyway, so let's get into it. Azure Dragon's fine, Orphan's fine, Terra's great, Lovnato is fine, Gentiana's.
Gentiana, I like that card. It's kind of brutal.
Interesting. It has a pet. The kangaroo has a pet koala. Anyway.
Some animals actually do keep pets.
Okay, so we're getting rid of Titania. We're gonna get rid of a Nagmalata. Actually, give me 1 second. I have my deck on.
Yeah, he's got the deck.
I
mean, I've pulled out Scions on stream before, so. Also, Ty, the lock is not in this box.
All right.
So I will have to search my other box. Mind you, guys, I have like 30,000 bulk cards across. Well, most of it's Final Fantasy, but the rest is like little bits of other games. So name a card, I have it. It's just somewhere.
All right, are you ready for the spice? Are you ready for this?
Nice. What was that? Oh, just a box. Okay, we're good.
I also want to make sure.
Gotcha.
Where are you? There we go. Crystal Exarch. I'm running him in this deck.
Hey.
He's gross. Oh yeah, you're right. Nagmalata does search Beyblades.
Yeah, it search Beyblades. Yeah.
Yeah, we could probably throw him back in. Crystal Exarch in this deck,
Why
if
would
you
you-
hit 15 backups, or if you hit 5 backups super fast, is amazing.
Hmm.
Because he's gonna play everything for free. So you play him out main phase 1, and then you just
Nagmalata, I hardly know.
hush you.
I'm not the first person to make that joke, though. Somebody
And
else.
you won't be the last.
I won't be the last.
Yeah. So, I guess my question is, how good is Gentiana in this deck? Because I imagine it's pretty good because of Shiva. The Orphan is fine. Azure Dragon is fine too.
Yep.
Because how I'm building the deck is I'm building category 6 synergy, where I'm running Setzers, Lock, and New Celeste. Because it's just Advantage City. Actually, I might grab my build and throw it up here. But looking at this, I think Crystal Exarch is a good inclusion. You just get all this stuff for free. You basically he's more or less unless they kill him on the spot, which if you're playing against Modifier will be an issue. If he sticks, not even for a turn, until the end of your turn, you just get something else for free.
Yeah, if you make it through combat, you've got this
Crystal
card's value.
Exarch into Terra, amazing. Because the thing is, they're going to be more worried about Terra. Or Crystal Exarch into Azure Dragon. They're going to be more worried about Azure Dragon. And you do have a lot of backups that stick. Oh, 3 Devout, hell yeah. Running that too. You sail Keistas, enters the field, reveal top 4, add 1 ice card. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. That's value.
Add 1 category 8 card in break zone. I mean, you can target the other Keistas or target the other Keistas.
I was gonna say you have only 8.
Deal.
Yeah, there's your. Oh, sorry, that's 13. Yeah. I'm stupid. Can't read Roman numerals.
Yeah, actually, I'm mad that I didn't think about Beyblades. That's actually a really good call. That's super smart. Right?
Yeah, there's no reason not to.
One sec, I'm a dingus.
Wait, what? Are you just undoing stuff?
Yeah, because I realized now I know why he was running Titania. Oops.
I went to the deck editor without the deck. Open. There you go.
Editor. I still feel weird about Titania, only because you
have to cheat it out.
No.
Oh no, because you have Babylus. That's right.
The new Shiva gets online.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the thing that I found out from running. Actually, one sec. Let me bring up my profile really quick.
Here, let's. Yeah. Oh no, it's not. You have to go home. You have to hit home. ET phone home.
If I remember correctly.
You've favorited stuff?
No.
Or...
trying to.
What? Oh. Slash. Hey, we did it.
Here we go. So this is my build for it.
Machiavelli is a good include.
I'm not feeling Machiavelli anymore.
So
I also Zalera hasn't been doing me a lot of.
Yeah, so dump the Zalera, replace it with a Bablis.
Gentiana mostly for Iridium Palomform. That's actually a very good call. I didn't think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I'll probably even cut the Masheris for it because Masheri is nice in this deck after you get your 1-drop Shivas off, but after that it's just useless.
Fair.
I assume you're running Black Mage.
These are all old ones. It's deck editor left. You top second. That one. There you go. We can close all the other tabs.
Double checking something. Yeah, the one inclusion right off the bat. Can you type in Black Mage for me? I hate reaching over.
You mean Black Waltz?
Black Mage.
Just making sure. Making sure we're asking for something.
So, you get 1-drop Shiva twice.
Yeah.
It's very gross. Cool. It's very gross. I love it. I pulled it off in a match, and it was very good. That Black Mage is fine. I don't like this summoner. And mind you, I'm biased because she's a Viera, but adding back 2 summons is nice, and I like the idea of getting back 2 Shivas, but I'd rather just Black Mage it.
Just really. Cast them and get the extra value immediately.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think of what other. Also, Kazusa is nice. He's not great in this deck, but
so what Ty is saying is that there's a lot of tech on the lot of tech on the board.
He's better in this deck because I'm running Lock. But you are running Orphan, which gives you a discard outlet. But the thing is, you don't have any other discard outlets outside of that, unless you'd run an Edward, which I don't recommend. It's not in this deck.
Tell is okay.
Tell fetches back a Shiva, which is important, and then I think even Duelist. So if anything, I'd probably cut these summoners for this summoner, just for the double. The thing is, you have ways to get summons back. I wish that there were more ways to get summons back. And you're running this Black Mage, which I'm not. Yeah, so if anything, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nagmlod is fine. I'm still jealous about the babe. I'm mad that I didn't put 2 and 2 together. I'm upset that I didn't put 2 and 2 together, honestly.
Yeah, if you're running Shiva, you have to have Babylus. Same with Rama and Zapt.
Though not Frit and Ifrit, because Ifrit, you have so much summon, search, and fire.
It's kind of overdone, yeah.
Gentiana's nice too. The other thing about something that I didn't think is so I really I like all Shivas really. A 3-drop Shiva, choose up to 2
If it's
forwards,
an EX,
dull
dull and freeze them, it's not bad.
Yeah, that's probably weird.
It's not bad.
Because what I didn't think of, and that's why I'm slightly jealous about the Gentiana idea, is when I was playing this deck, you can dull and freeze stuff a lot, but you can't do anything past that. You could try to kill with 3-drop Shiva.
Well, yeah, but you're keeping them down long enough to get through them.
Yeah.
It's the stall game, so as long as you're not facing wind, you're okay.
But Gentiana is quite nice at being able to like, oh, I'm just gonna. Maybe I should copy that. I'm not sure about how I feel about Titania though. I did that Shiva for the EX plus with Terra it gets stalled. Yeah. Yeah, so I think my only real constructive criticism for this deck outside of the Black Mage is like maybe take out Titania.
It's Titania. Yeah.
At
least according to my coworker who plays 14.
Cool.
More than you.
Hush.
No, I'm genuinely just saying, like, she plays, that's like one of the only games she plays at home is 14.
Right now that's how it is for me.
Well,
I've been playing really dumb quick plug. I've been playing Inscription. Oh my god, that game is good. If you like card games and if you like horror games, Inscription's amazing.
I've been seeing ads for it everywhere.
That game is great. It's an indie studio. It's like one guy. They make fun of trading card game YouTubers.
Oh yeah,
which is very very funny.
Nice.
Slight spoilers. So please close your ears if you want to play Inscription. But basically, there's a bit where it cuts to you're kind of playing this guy called the Lucky Card Gamer or something, and he's opening up old packs and he opens up a pack of Inscription. Which forward would you play instead? Charlotte maybe, or maybe Argath.
So that's a tough one. So it depends on how you want to play the deck. It's a tech choice because you could do Charlotte if you want to like focus on that protection element. But if you really want to go for a more brutal approach and really try to disrespect your opponent, then yeah, you're gonna want to have Argath, I guess.
What I'm running is Black Waltz.
But Black Waltz is probably the best.
Because like Mashari is nice, but I'm actually probably cutting it. I'm actually probably gonna run Babelas, honestly. But what was it? Black Waltz is pretty good. He's not great, but you still get the on break effects. I mean, even just being able to kill something, being able to deal 7k to something is nice. So he trades into 10k. Get back an ice summon, you just add back a Shiva, or the opponent discards one. So my issue with Black Waltz in the past was if the 7k doesn't kill something, nice try. If the 7k doesn't kill something and you don't have any summons in your break zone, it's just useless. Because if they have an empty hand, like the thing is they could play around Black Waltz, but because you have so many summons in your break zone, it's harder to play around Black Waltz unless they misdragon you. Which is actually also kind of an argument to keep Mashari in the deck. Though I think I might just put her down to 1. I think I'm running her at 2 right now, which she does not have to be in at 2. Is you can Mashari in response to Misdragon, but still. Charlotte is also an option if you want. I'm not sure what you would be protecting Terra, you would be protecting Azure Dragon, and you would be protecting Orphan, which is nice. Just how much do you want to protect? Yeah. So my guess is either Charlotte. In my opinion, I personally like Black Waltz, but Charlotte is probably the smarter choice. But otherwise, let's see. This backup lineup to me looks perfect. Looks fine. I mean, yeah. I mean, pitch one of these two, 9k, pitch that, deal 15. Yeah. I should actually
consider that one.
I need to rework the backups in here because my backups they're a little all over the place. Because I'm running Kate Sith because I like Kate Sith.
Kate Sith's pretty good though.
Gestalt and Empire Sid, same with Edward.
I think you're stuck in the past though with yours a little bit.
Yeah, I am. That is my issues. I'm kind of stuck in the past. Like Setzer and Gestalt, I'm fine with. Kazusa, But I should probably run more of the summon backups. I should, because I have another deck
Mm-hmm.
that I'll show on stream briefly because it is a little goofy. But actually,
There's also Ice Lightning because they have a low hand size usually. Eh?
oh yeah, the one drop lightning.
Yeah.
It's
The issue is that you have to force the discard a
you
lot.
need to force yourself to discard, which is
That
what I don't
too.
like about it. Because I'll show the deck that I'm working on in a minute.
But the biggest advantage of playing mono ice discard is keeping hand advantage over your opponent at all times in a way that also keeps them behind. Like mono water, you'll be drawing forever, right? But you're just gonna mill yourself out, and you're not getting a ton of value for it. Ice, you're keeping your opponent down, which you're playing stable, and your opponent is playing from behind. Whereas mono water, mono wind, you're playing ahead, and your opponent's just never going to catch up because you're running so fast. There's kind of a difference. And it really shows in the way that you benefit. The different benefits show very distinctly the more you play with each given element. Granted, Ty is the expert on on ice as opposed to me. It's my weakest element in terms of knowledge. But that's just my observations from playing against it a lot. F you, Ty, and your ice bullshit.
Yep. Yeah. So I think Charlotte's the smarter choice. I'm running Black Waltz. I need to experiment with Black Waltz. Honestly, if Black Waltz doesn't work out, I'm probably gonna put it in Charlotte's. But I actually really like your ice deck. I like, honestly, if the only change that I can suggest is like Titania, then it's more than fine.
Yeah, we've had decks where we're like, yeah, pull out this one card and replace it, and you're done.
Yeah.
So.
What do you say the new Arden might be good here then?
No, because
we don't like the new Arden, but
okay. So I don't dislike the new Arden. I just dislike that it's so useless early game.
Yeah.
It is so utterly useless until late game. But with this deck, you're probably hoping to not get there.
Yeah.
I would guess. I don't actually know because I'm not
Rather, you don't want to. You want to keep advantage on the opponent by making them discard using Orphan and have stuff to discard for Azure Dragon.
Yeah. Yeah, you need the ammo.
Yeah. So I'd say no.
Because there have been some.
You could potentially, if you want to be a bastard, you could run Ned.
Yeah, Ned's a good one.
Could probably work pretty good in here, where you're like constantly dulling and freezing stuff, so they don't even get to use the stuff that you're.
Yeah, if you go for if you dull backups against Ned, they have to keep pitching. Yeah. You're just forcing more and more.
Also instead of Charlotte, you could also run Sid Rendell if you want.
Oh yeah, that's another option, which is actually might be a better call.
Maybe.
Considering ETBs.
Yeah.
Because Gentiana prevents them from doing stuff when they're dull.
Yeah.
Sid prevents them from doing stuff when they enter.
Yeah.
What other value do they ever get?
Yeah. It's as long as you're constantly dulling stuff, like they can't ETB kill stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Neo X Death is a very valid option.
Yeah, Ned's an option. Because honestly, in this build, if the 6 build doesn't work out for me, I'm probably just gonna build hard control. But I do have something else that I'm working on for that. I feel like it needs removal. Haha, ice is very little. 100% agree. That's actually why I'm running Kazuhisa or
Kazuhisa? Yeah, there you
go. Because he's some form of removal. He's the closest thing that we have to a form of removal. Like I 100% understand. But the only removal that you really have in this deck is Tela, 2-drop Shiva, 1-drop Shiva. Like there's, and then Azure Dragon as well. Livnato too. Yeah, that's the issue with ice, is that ice has ways of dulling and freezing stuff, but you don't have a way to kill it, which it's rough. As someone who's been playing ice for a very long time, it's rough because the only other option that you really have is to pair it with Earth and just have board wipes.
Yeah.
And use their removal, which...
Because ice isn't very removal heavy, it's control heavy.
Yeah.
You want to,
At the very least, I hope that we gave you something to kind of chew on. I'm going to show off really quick just a couple decks that I've been working on. But yeah, I think Charlotte is probably the smarter choice, but you can run Sid Rendell if you want. You can run any handful of cards.
You want me to go back?
So, number one is.
I said it's not a meme.
So this one is very control heavy, where I'm running Citadel, Snow, Sensors to get free stuff, Kefka, Rabble, Ekbel. So all of your removal, like this is the removal deck that you kind of want in Ice, where you're able to run Kefka, Rabble, Ekbel, Titan, Shantotto. Is that all the? And then I'm running that Shiva and a Fenrir. Fenrir just for Delita, which I'm kind of iffy on. I might cut that for.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Try the Charlotte and Black Mage. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. It's fun. But so a lot of the removal in Ice, it needs to be paired up with Earth, because then you have access to Shantotto, you have access to Titan, you have access to Kefka if you're running Crystals.
Do you really need the 3 Shantottos though?
I like the 3 Shantotto. Let's be show off.
I was gonna say, stop showing off your 3 legacy.
It's at least partially for Kuja. But
that's fair.
Also, I need my 3rd legacy. I'm missing my 3rd.
You're still missing it? I thought you got it.
Nah.
I thought the French one.
No, French one's my 2nd.
What?
I traded Bill for my first one.
I remember.
I got the French one for my 2nd. I never got a 3rd.
Oh, I thought you got the 3rd.
Yeah,
huh.
And then the last one is Mono Emperor, or I keep calling it Mono Emperor Ice Discard. I need to tweak this. This Emperor is just not good.
No, you use a 3-drop Ice Emperor for that. That one.
3.
Yeah, I would say then just cut the dark one.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna cut the dark one. But this deck is also really goofy. Because you make them discard potential threats. You draw cards off of Wurray, and then you because you set for stuff that hits the field. But yeah, this deck is pretty goofy too. I brought this up in case you want to run. I consider Dark Sin. I figured it was okay now since 9K Leviathan is okay now. It's not terrible. I'm not gonna lie. I thought about the same thing. The issue is it's 9 CP.
It's a 9-drop, yeah. Yeah.
Like dealing yourself a point of damage isn't a big deal.
Right.
It's an option. So if you do want to run it, if you are worried about if you do feel like you need a board wipe, it's worth it, because it's not going to be too uncommon for you to hit the backup count for it, to be able to hit 5 backups and then pitch 2. The issue is you have to either tap 3 backups, pitch 3, which I guess if you're pitching Shivas, you don't super care, but otherwise you have to do.
So I think the biggest threats to Sin are, well, so to get Sin to work, I would say you have to have a Mist Dragon or an Ami, and all your backups, and then you get another Sin if you want to use a special.
No, God, no.
That's crazy, but you could.
You do not. You do not.
But you know, the board wipe's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, you can run a single Sin if you really feel like it. Because the game has slowed down now that Doga Une or Doga Sophie's gone. Now that Chocobos are gone, the game's a little bit slower. So Sin is an option. It's not the best option, but it's an option. Yeah, give it a shot. Ice. I think Ice is now in like the best position it's been in the last like 4 sets. It's solid. It's good. The new Shiva is nuts. So we'll see A, what we get in the future, and B, what else we can do with it. But I think with that, I'm ready to sign off.
I think so too, unless anybody else submitted a deck previously that we missed. If we did, please let us know. But I think we're about done for tonight.
Yeah. I mean, it's already 10 o'clock.
It is 10 o'clock for us. Yeah. PM.
And I still have to trade for this lock.
Oh, I was just going to give it to you.
Where's TCG player? Oh, wow. He's down.
Yeah.
That's still like $15. I'll show you something. I'll give you something for it.
You've given me a lot of free cards over the years.
Or I'll buy you packs or something. I don't know.
I don't care.
I might have a card for you.
I just handed it to you. I'm not terribly upset about it.
Okay, all right.
It's whatever. It's in my trade binder. It's not like it's anything important to me.
And thank you for tuning in.
Yes.
And thank you for saying that we're a great cast. Yeah.
We take every compliment with large amounts of gravity.
I mean, we were featured on the Level 1 Onion.
Which we actually very much appreciate the
still-
kind endorsement about that.
I'm still freaking out about that.
Yeah, right?
honestly.
That's an ego boost right there. That
Uh,
meant a lot. But yeah, we appreciate all you guys watching.
Yeah.
We're still small, and every small YouTuber says that before they go crazy and blow up. But like, we'll never get there if not for people watching.
Yeah.
So
And I mean, we're still in a niche community, and
absolutely.
I'm just happy to make content for a niche community. Honestly.
Well, I'm glad we fit into the niche community.
Yeah.
Because if we didn't, we'd have nowhere to go.
Yeah.
So you guys are awesome. We're
Yep.
glad that you think we're awesome.
Yep.
And
We love you.
without
Is that awkward? We're all based out of suburbs of Chicago.
yes.
We used to be in straight up Chicago, but then we got jobs.
Well, we got different jobs, I should say. We
Yeah.
we just, you know what? I'm gonna stop being a lazy bastard. I'm gonna work for my life. Like, yeah.
Yeah, happy to be here learning. Yeah, mess with. Oh wait, was Jeremy the guy who submitted?
I don't know. I lost.
okay. Is he the one that submitted?
Sundre submitted
Sundre,
the
okay,
Scions, and then I think it was Julian who had the Mono Ice. I lose track when we do these.
Yeah.
Who submitted what, except for Walters and Thomas, because they're always throwing weird shit at us.
Yeah, yeah. If you're ever in Chicago, we have. Well, we might as well plug it really quick before we wrap up. We have
a few different
Summoner's
Cup.
Cup.
Oh, we have Summoner's Cup.
We have
and
Summoners coming in January, which we'll I might as well just announce it here. But sadly, I'm not going to be there. However, we will be having a guest commentator from our community. He'll be really cool. Nope, I'm Java Bomb in Discord. Okay.
Got you.
And then after Summoners Cup, we have Bahamut Brawl 2 in February.
Which Ty will be at.
Which I will be at, which I'm extremely excited
Oh, I'm
for.
so excited.
We have the Poo Poo Art Contest, which I still have to put the map together for, which I'm starting to get nervous about.
Our matching shirts are on the way.
Matching shirts are on the way, and I'm going to talk to Bill about potentially doing a FFTCG Jeopardy on the second day. I put together a Jeopardy game, and it's very hard.
Nice.
So I'm very excited to see if people can actually do it.
We could do a Family Feud style.
We probably can.
That'd be interesting. But yes, those two events are great. We also have actually a decent amount of LGSs here around and in Chicago. So if you guys ever find yourselves around Chicago, you know, there's somewhere we'll be able to play, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's about it for me.
That's all I got.
Nope. All right. Thanks for tuning in. We see you.
We'll catch you guys later. Probably at this rate. Probably at the Summoners Cup.
Yeah, and then we're hoping to put out a new episode soonish. We just released.
The flavor of the cards.
Taste of the cards, yeah.
So we got to get recording on the next couple.
Yep. But we have a couple scripts written up, so hopefully we can start doing our long form content again.
Yes, sir. All right. We will catch you guys later. Thanks.
Peace.